I think you'll like it, Gwen.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Episode 4, 7 is what we're here to talk about tonight. And we're simulcasting along on the costumeco channel, but also on AK's channel. Hello to my wonderful panel.
How
Hi.
do everyone?
Hi.
Hello.
And I've got lots of comments coming in already. Thank you so much, you guys. We really love having you.
Yes.
Hey, Alicia, do you want to say hello to your peeps to start?
Hello, my good folks. And because I'm looking on YouTube to see like who is in which chats. Okay, up there it is. It always takes my YouTube chat a while to come up. I don't know why. But yes, I got Haymaker over here, and over on Heidi's channel, we got Kitties and Angel. There's somebody else I thought I saw. Maybe not. But hello to everyone. Thank you for joining us. It's been a blast covering this so far, and I cannot wait to get into this episode. And especially I can't wait to get to the next episode when it comes out on Sunday.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's only been like 4 half-hour episodes, so just 2 hours of content. But before we get into the show, first of all, I want to just thank, I don't know if this is up, like if you guys see it this way on your screen, but Alicia put the beautiful shield up there. It's gorgeous. That is Dunk's new sigil. But also I want to say hello to Gwen, who I haven't had Gwen on the show for ages, and I'm so happy you're here tonight.
Yes, it's been so long. We've missed your face.
I think the last time you had me on to talk about Andor, the first season of Andor.
Yeah.
It's been that long.
Oh my God. And then season 2.
Wait, aren't they on like season 3 right now?
No, there was only 2 seasons.
Season 2.
And it's done. It's a 2-seasoner.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. But no, it's so great to be here. Do you mind if I plug my
No,
channel?
plug the things. No, we always plug the things. Yeah.
Of course, do it.
Let us know what you up to.
Yeah, so if people who have never seen my channel, which wouldn't be a surprise because it's very, very small, it's called Gwen Webster Film / Cinematic Realms. It's kind of both. And I just talk movies and TV shows with my compadre Jared. And we've been off for a little while because I got sick last year, and so we haven't been doing that much streaming. But we're coming back and we're revamping our show. We're not going to be quite as long-winded as we have been in the past.
Unless I'm on there,
right? Possibly
for me.
We're going to try and get it down to a more manageable length to make it more inviting for people. But we're starting off with James Gunn's Superman this Sunday at 6 o'clock.
Nice.
So yeah, if you like movies and you're interested in hearing two people talk about stuff they love, and we only talk about what we love. We figure there's enough negativity elsewhere on the YouTubes that we steer away from that. So yeah, but it's so great to be here. And I can't wait to talk. I'm loving this show, so should be fun.
Hi, Tony.
Yes. Hey, Haymaker, can you do me a favor, please? Can you snatch the link for Gwen's channel and drop that in the chat for me?
That would be great. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Tatiana. Now I know you. You were just sharing about the whole Bad Bunny. Is it? I'm sorry. I'm not pop culture person.
It's
okay. It's okay.
I think you guys can expect here. Y'all can expect the future stream, or maybe just a discussion that we'll record between me and Tati about this.
Yeah, because
so good.
Yeah, basically the reason why the stream is late is because AK and I will not shut up about the half of the show. I am, in honor of my countryman Bad Bunny, I'm drinking our famous coquito, which is basically Puerto Rican eggnog that is usually for holidays, but we have some leftovers, so now I'm just enjoying it. It's chocolate amaretto. It's with rum, so it's like eggnog but better.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's chocolate amaretto.
That's the thing with us island folk. All in the tropics, we always put rum in our eggnog.
Yeah.
Oh, so do we. So do we. Sorry, go ahead, Gwen.
I was just going to say, based on what you guys were talking about before we started, I never watch sports, so the Super Bowl couldn't be less interesting to me.
Oh, I didn't watch the Super Bowl either.
Oh, no, I just can't.
And I didn't know who Bad Bunny was before he got announced to do the Super Bowl. So, but the TV was on in the background, and you guys mentioned the fact that Lady Gaga was on there, and I just glanced up real quick, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's Lady Gaga!" So I turned it up, and then I watched the whole thing, not the Super Bowl, but the whole
halftime show.
And it was good. It was really good.
Yeah. I literally didn't know anything about that man until I heard he was coming on here, and then my friends were talking about it. I was like, okay, well, give me some info, because I don't know these things. And I watched only the show. I never go for the game. And what he did was a masterful move of a performance right there.
Like,
especially hyping because my country flag was in that mix too.
Mm-hmm.
And Canada. And Canada was also there. He mentioned y'all too.
He shouted Canada.
He mentioned like from the Canadian islands down to the Patagonia in Chile. We're all America.
Amazing. I was also going to mention about Gwen is that Gwen is a huge fan of Keira Knightley. Are you still a fan of Keira Knightley, Gwen?
Yeah, the Knights of Keira.
But it was so funny. So on an Instagram, I found this person who does impressions of Keira Knightley. Do you know them? He also does impressions of is it another British Richard E. Grant? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah,
he's British.
No, I know Richard E. Grant. I was just going to say, I'm so defensive about Keira. So, and I find a lot of the impressions a little mean-spirited.
I didn't think his were. Oh, okay. I didn't think his were at all. I thought they were hilarious. In fact, he does this one with Richard E. Grant because he does an impression with Richard E. Grant where he's like, "Hi, I'm Richard E. Grant," and then Richard E. Grant will say, "No, I'm Richard E. Grant." So it's all very I think very friendly and nice. Anyway, so I was thinking about you when I saw that. That's what I was just trying to get at.
By the way, I should mention any people who would be newcomers to the channel, you're just going to have to get over the fact that both Jared and I are like psycho Keira Knightley fans, and so that's just a part of our brand. Apologies in advance.
Yeah, because I think Gwen and I have had a few dukes about what's the Jane Austen's Sensibility. What's the other one? Pride and Prejudice. I think we've argued about which is the better Pride and Prejudice. Of course, I'm the Colin Firth one.
By the way, sorry, we're totally, we haven't even started to go on topic yet. But I will say that Jared is willing to give the new Pride and Prejudice a chance. But I've gone full circle from defending the 2005 version from the 1995 fans, and now I'm talking shit about the new version.
Oh, okay, we're there.
The 2005 version,
because
it doesn't get any more perfect for me. So yeah.
Well, anyway, so
real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Heidi, real quick, just to answer the question here. Yes, he mentioned all of the countries in the Americas.
I think he only forgot like Suriname, Belize, and Bermuda. Like it's a lot of countries. He did his best, but even then, the flags were there.
But all of the flags were there. Yeah,
all of them.
It's awesome, and I would encourage folks to watch the new Rockstars breakdown, because they actually had a Puerto Rican YouTuber break everything down and give like the histories on why he did and what the stars that he had cameo throughout the whole performance, also including Cardi B and Jessica Alba and Ricky Martin
and Pedro Pascal and Tony
and Pedro Pascal. Yep.
You, AK, and I need to have a stream to squee about this, because I'm not done squeeing. I have been trying to squee and people will not let me. They want to do their jobs. I want to do my job. I want to
squee. I saw somebody ask how they find my channel. It's I'm
gonna snatch the link. I got it.
Okay, yeah, because it's at Gwen Webster Film.
Yeah.
The title of the channel is Cinematic Realms, but yeah, it's just my name and film.
And I also want to shout out Tony, who's here, because Tony is starting to do From content. They released a teaser. That was so exciting, Tony. It must have been.
He's been covering from the start. Actually, I know what I know about from watching his streams.
So I have to check out Tony. Anyway, so without further ado, should we get into A Night of the Seven Kingdoms? There's so much to talk about.
Let us go.
Okay, but before we do, I just want to share this picture with everybody. I was sharing it before we started the show because I just when I saw this photo,
it's so accurate.
Is it Sir Humphrey Harding?
Robin.
No, Robin.
Robin Wrestling.
Smiling Knight. Yeah, I feel like that is accurate to the T. Even down to the weird speak that they do.
Yeah,
perfect.
This is Buckwild from Ice Age Adventures. I don't know, when I saw that, just the way that they did the mail over his eye, like I just was like, there's something I've seen like a character
very
like that, so I had to pull that for everybody.
I'd say I love him so much. Even just a little bit that we've seen of him.
For sure.
And one of the things for me is I love reading George's books, but there are so many characters in all of his stories that sometimes I'll just like, it's hard to catch details about a character, and I know what these characters say and do, but I really love seeing these actors bring the characters to life on screen, because they just inject these characters with like so much personality, and you immediately are like, well, I'm never gonna forget that guy. I just love what they do with casting on these shows.
Absolutely. Well, what I was going to do is maybe go around. So we just had episode 4, and Gwen, since you weren't here like the first 3 episodes, maybe you can just do sort of your feeling about this series so far. Like we were saying, it's 4 hours of television that we've had. No, 2 hours of television that we had. And do you want to just share with us what your thoughts are on the show so far?
Yeah, so I was actually really worried about the fact that the episodes were so short going into it, because I was like, no, I like, because I'm one of the people who like the longer episodes of House of the Dragon that we got last season. I was just in seventh heaven, because I'm like, give me long episodes. I love it. But watching the show, I think it's been absolutely perfect. The runtime for the episodes. Yes, it's frustrating when the episode's over, but I think it was the right choice for the story, because they're able to flesh things out, but not go too far with like adding stuff, and the episodes all feel like the perfect length. And I've just fallen in love with. I mean, I have read the first 2 stories in A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, so I'm familiar with the story, but it's been a while, and I've just fallen in love with these characters and just the tone of the show, and yeah, it's been wonderful. And this last episode, I'll save my thoughts on the end of the episode until we talk about that. But it's just so like, the show knows when to get your fist pumping at the right moment, and yeah, it's just been so much fun. I've loved it.
Oh, thanks so much, Gwen. So Tatiana, what were your thoughts on this particular episode 7?
Well,
did you read the book before watching the show? I don't know if I asked you this before.
No, but I know the lore.
Okay.
Most of the lore. Not all the lore, but most of the lore.
Sure.
And if y'all don't want, content warning, if y'all don't want spoilers for like future events that haven't come out yet, I love the guy. Don't watch Emergency Awesome, because he will spoil everything from the beginning.
He's brutal.
And
I know. I watching him years ago.
Always
actually.
does.
Like, girl, like at least content warning.
Yeah.
But anyways, when I first saw it, I really liked it. Like, I really, really liked it. Then I watched like explanations and analysis about what happened and how it compares to the book. And once I saw those videos, I realized that there were some missed opportunities that would have really enhanced the episode, but I still loved it. I just think that because there's one scene in the book, there's not in the show, where Dunk is stepping out into the fighting pit, and the people come out, and he says, "Oh, they're here to see me die." I know they're there to bless him. They're there to support him. They like bless him and say the may the warrior give you strength. A girl gives him a kiss in the cheek, and it's like I would have loved to have seen that. To have seen like him having the support of the people. Like when we didn't really see that in the show. That would, but that's me. Also, I got very distracted by Humphrey Beesbury's amazing mustache.
Ira actually, the showrunner said that he made a mistake by leaving that scene out. He edited it on and asked me anything. So he said it was originally in the script, and then he took it out, and then he forgot to put it back. I gather.
Oh.
So it is a lost opportunity, but yeah, I think someone was saying they might be able to use it in a future season.
I hope so.
Yeah, when you know what he's Tatiana's talking about, right? Because you've read the book.
Yeah, but it's been a while. So like I didn't miss the scene because I don't know the book like scene by scene. So like, if you ask me what's missing, I would have no idea. But I will say as a side note, this is why I've detached somewhat from engaging with the fandom as much. Because oftentimes you do, like, you come out of something and you know, you have your opinions about it, but then you listen, you know, to some immediately afterwards, and it might have an effect on how you feel about something, which isn't always a bad thing. But I will say I like to kind of sit with my feelings for a while after an episode. But I also, in regards to that specifically, I will say that what it might have done is brought Dunk to a lower position, like brought him down to his lowest. If he goes into that situation feeling, you know, not feeling necessarily supported by the people, and he's got such little enough support that, and then he's loses I forget the
apple,
the floss away. Yeah. And so that might just add to his despair. But then if Ira Parker says he made a mistake by leaving it out, then I'm not going to argue with that. But that may have been maybe his thinking in leaving it out. I'm not sure.
Alicia, before I get to you, there's just been some comments here. So apparently, Phil the Issues guy, you know, Phil has apple cheeks, by the way. Speaking of apples, I always go on about his apple cheeks. His friend was the guy who farted in the stands. Like, was it Blackwood?
Oh, no, Bracken. He's a Bracken. He killed the Blackwood.
Yeah, it's the Brackens.
The beast of Bracken.
After I cussed at Phil the Issues guy friend Eric, who stood up and farted during Dunk's speech. So Tony, you have to tell us what happened there. That's so cool. That is
so angry.
Phil the Issues guy, apple cheeks, Phil.
I had that comment up just because I hadn't seen that name before. So welcome to the chat, and I just saw darling Cassie is in here.
Hi, Cassie.
Welcome, my girl. But also, what I missed a little bit earlier is Jared has also joined the chat.
Yay!
Hello, good sir.
That's my. For those who don't know him, he's my co-host, and also many people claim we're the exact same person, and that I've actually hired an actor to play Jared on the channel. So
I mean, they're not. I can see how people can see that. They're not wrong.
What was funny about is it Otho or Otto?
Otho
Bracken.
Is that he was like showing his son, like, look what your dad's doing. Like, he was just like acting like a total dick.
I would probably call him the fart of Bracken.
And maybe it was his nephew. Someone said this is really funny. What if he got up and he was going to actually volunteer, and then he accidentally shirted his pants, and then he had to pretend that he was like did it on purpose.
So is that in the book?
I don't remember it.
No, no part of that was in the book.
Okay, because he stood up at first, and it's all a big, like, heroic feeling moment, and I'm like, what's going on here? This isn't what happens. And and then I was like, oh,
just like a damn Brecken. This is why we're Team Blackwood.
Alicia, my darling, I haven't gotten to you to ask you what your thoughts are on this episode.
As always, I wanted more, but I liked the way it went. I liked how they showed Egg, first of all, coming in and absolutely having to explain himself because, young man, you did him no favors. You know, Uncle Awesome Prince was correct. You did him no favors in doing what you did. And he does own up to it. And yes, I also wanted to yell at Egg, but I also wanted to give him a hug because he was just being out there, a boy with a dream, trying to make it do what it do, which is exactly what Dunk did. He was harsh for a second, then he was like, okay, nah, he was actually just trying to do the same shit I was doing. So, he lightened his words up and even spoke to our dear Uncle Prince about him as well. No, he was just trying to actually be a good squire, right? I get that now. He didn't mean no harm, but
Uncle Bay,
he did do harm, and now here we are. So and I think one of my favorite parts was exactly, and that was one of my favorite parts because our dear Crown Prince just there's so much I want to say about this man, but it would be giving some spoilers.
I feel so torn because early on in the show I was certain that Lionel was my favorite character, but now I'm feeling like Prince Baelor. I'm
understand. I totally understand, but Sir Lionel is still my number one bisexual on the scene.
Yeah. You know who's my number two now, though?
But my number two is our dear Prince, because he and that conversation he had with Dunk is some of my favorite things because he has the game on lock already. Like, this is why he's Hand of the King. It's not just that he's the Crown Prince and he's next in line. No, he actually knows what he's doing. He knows how to read people and situations very intimately. And he gets down, like that first question he asks his man, how good of a knight are you? For real, though. Because there's only one way that you're really going to get out of this situation. So I need to know if you can handle it or not. So, I really, really liked that part, and that's for the whole episode. I think I gave it like a,
and honestly that question
out of 10 for this.
Yes, I want to add to that. The question works on many levels because it's not just how well can you fight, is how good of a knight are you, as opposed to every other knight in the realm. And Baelor could be asking that himself because he has to make a huge decision. And it takes him the entire episode to make that decision.
To finally get to it. And that is what I love about Baelor, is he looks into people and he sees, he's talking about a knight where, Dunk will say, okay, but you're just a hedge knight. I mean, so not talking bad about him, but that's just the way of things right now. And Dunk's rebuttal, I think, is what made him completely course correct. Is, well, don't all knights swear the same oaths? Well, you know what? As a matter of fact, they fucking do. Yeah. They actually
it's even mentioned in the episode. The mother.
Yes,
the mother.
The weak and innocent.
I was going to say, so my new favorite character, and we touched on this dear character last week. My new favorite character is Daron. Like, and look at this. Look at this beautiful man.
Oh,
Wagwan Daynard, I see you, bro.
He's a lot.
He is a lot. Is this him too? Yeah, here he is here.
Is he a lot?
No, I'm gonna do my best to look gallant in the first,
Maycor, your sons are trash.
I love him.
but just
he
not
had one of the best
after.
lines too. The one about the apple. But too bad it's a good thing their house, or too bad their house.
No,
is
too bad. Arion isn't a fossil way. He believes it's an apple, and
and the realm would be safer for it.
That was hilarious. Anyway, I absolutely love him. I was kind of like,
I do not.
We were talking about him last episode because, I feel like because he's been having these dragon dreams, he's basically sort of got like PTSD, and his coping, the only coping he has is by drinking, and he blamed Dunk. For his brother, but I found him in the book. I found he was I did not like him at all, whereas here I actually do like him. So I don't know if that's the actor. Okay,
probably the actor.
I will give it that it's probably just the actor. He is doing a good job. I got no smoke for him, but Daron, no, I got all the smoke for him, but my guy, because fuck you. This situation did not have to happen. This was you and your cowardice. Okay, you don't want to be in the list. Fine. Why did you have to kidnap the boy, though? You didn't have to do that. And then you got drunk and just left him to his wiles. You know who your brother is. He's not going to sit still.
Yeah.
What did you think would happen?
Obviously, Egg loves him, though, because he wants Arion dead. Like, literally.
Arian's like the most evilest of the fuckboys. Where he can die anytime.
He defended Darren, though.
Who defended Darren?
I feel like that's just
Arion. No, he wasn't defending Darren. He was just covering his ass.
I don't feel like that's showing. That's not showing special intent. Yeah, but that's how you should. Like that should be your dynamic with a brother. That's like
I'm
Bex. What's going on, lady?
So sorry. Work got very
no worries.
weird.
Can I move you? I'm gonna see if I can move you up here. Oh, that will let me.
Oh, there. Yep, there you go.
And I'll move. I'm gonna move.
Yeah, let's get Gwen up top. Put me down. Yep.
I'll put. Okay, there we go.
What I was about to do.
I got the tree. I got the thing here. I'll just hide behind the shield.
Actually, guys, get your beautiful face out here.
A little sip of something. I'll just go.
We can still see
We're both drinking liquor.
You can still see me lifting my can up.
I'll tell you,
like y'all can't see me, but I got my rum right here too, as always.
Right on, Queen.
Hello.
But I do want to say that somebody who really stole my heart this episode was Steely Pate.
Oh
yes,
100%. I was wishing that he would have volunteered because he's a big burly man. He knows how to swing a hammer.
He's so soft-spoken and gentle, though, right? Like I didn't know
he's a gentle giant. Yes.
Yeah. Like I hadn't. Like when you see the teaser and you see the pictures, we didn't know what he sounded like. But he's lovely. Bex, how are you? Did you want to just jump in and let us know what you thought of the episode so far?
I thought it was a great episode. Considering how many times I've read the novella, I still was pumped and cried at the end. I just kind of can't get over how good of a job they're doing with this series.
Yeah. There he is here, by the way.
Yeah. Buddy.
He's so sweet.
Mambo. He's my Uncle Patey.
Like maybe a few hundred or so for other people, but for you, a copper. Bruh, he was already cutting Dunk a great deal on the price and down to a copper. Yeah, because that's one of them. Dunk not only is one of them, but he stood up bold and brash for one of them. So yeah, absolutely. No, a copper. That's it.
Yeah, and Dunk was actually, I was thinking about it. He's like Peter Claffey is like, again, a gentle giant as well. And I was watching some of his interviews when he was in his teens, I guess, as a rugby player. And just, him being able to open up to Steely like in his wagon or whatever, like just sort of, because he's been carrying all of this around. So it was a wonderful moment between the two of them. And of course, we don't know where I guess we think that Tansel's back in Dorne.
Oh yeah. Question. Yeah. There's no reason for them to stay. They had to get out of there.
Yeah, no, it would have gone worse if they stayed.
Yeah, they even left everything. They had to, I think they just had to go like in the night.
They had to roll out.
Yeah.
But hey, at least they gave Dunk his Hamlet moment.
Yes, they did. You're right.
Yeah,
they
they
did give
did.
him his
They
Hamlet
did.
moment.
That was like in the last poetic scene right there.
It was
I thought
funny.
he was about to go into a soliloquy.
Did you guys? I mean, I don't. I'm sure there was some real rain and some not real rain. But did you notice the rain? Like the rain would rain and then it would stop and then it would rain again. And poor Dunk would be like in the rain, or the horses would be in the rain. So there was a lot of like the whole thing. And then of course, then the next day everything is muddy and gloomy. And I was just like, oh my god, the whole thing.
You know, the one thing I kept thinking, like, God, like the amount of like their fog machine. And I cannot stand the smell of fog machines. I know.
So same. We've used fog machines in shows. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's prevalent in theater.
It's actually very bad for you. So it makes sense you don't like it.
It was just the other day.
Quick shout out to Lady Carla that just joined the chat. I see you, girl.
I was just the other day watching the new 4K release of Excalibur, so I just kept thinking the whole time, oh, Merlin has summoned the dragon, which fits.
Sean Connery Excalibur?
No.
The original.
The 3-hour one?
Oh, for way back in the day. Oh,
it's like, wow, girl.
During that.
I mean,
it's been a while since I watched that one. Okay, wait.
Helen Mirren was a baby in that movie, basically.
Real quick aside, Gwen, I have a question.
Yes.
Have you seen the He-Man trailer?
I have. You don't want to know my thoughts on that.
We'll talk later.
Well, I said I like to be positive on things, so maybe I should talk about it.
Okay. We'll chat about that later.
Okay. But is it gay though?
No.
Oh, that's boring.
It's very much more truer to the story than Masters of the Universe was, even though Masters of the Universe is still always one of my campy guilty pleasures.
I'm too loyal to that version, so
nobody can top the pink convertible.
But I'm really looking forward to is Highlander. That's the one I'm like.
I'm looking forward to that one too.
Wait.
Oh,
I have been praying for like a really robust like reboot.
You don't get much more robust than Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
For about 20 years, I've been saying like, if just like they could get a good director, a good budget, like some headlining actors, to really take another stab at this thing. And then when they started announcing this, I was like, oh, it's too good to be true. It's not going to happen. And it kept getting pushed back. And finally they're filming here now. And I'm like, oh my God.
I can't wait.
It's so funny because I just watched the season finale of Fallout, and Clancy Brown is in Fallout. Like he has a small role in it, but of course he's the original. He played the Kurgan in the original Highlander. What's that? Sorry, Alicia?
It's small now, but I think it'll be bigger later.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I haven't seen the finale yet, so don't say anything else.
Okay.
It's great. I won't say anything.
Yeah. I will say, talking about He-Man, y'all should watch, even if it's an animated series, y'all should watch She-Ra and the Princess of Power before it leaves Netflix because it's real fucking good.
Oh yeah.
I stayed away from it because I wasn't sure I could trust it.
Oh, girl, it is.
I'm a big She-Ra fan.
It is so fucking good. The villains are on point.
Here's the thing. I had been wanting to watch that show for years, and I finally watched it about a year ago, and just so
Heidi, check our private chat.
Okay. Girl, watch it. It's leaving Netflix. Watch it before it leaves.
It better pop up somewhere else.
I'll take your word for it.
Otherwise, I'm going to throw a fit. They better not erase that show forever because it's too damn good. And I think personally, I feel it's way too important of a show. It may seem like just, a kid's show, but I think it's really important in this day and age because the representation of that show is fantastic. And
like, honestly, AK, it's like up there with Steven Universe and Avatar: The Last Airbender as some of the best animated shows.
Okay.
I will die on that hill.
That's a good reference. All right. I'll check it out.
So
I was just gonna. Oh, sorry, Gwen. Did you want to say something?
no, I'll spend the entire time gushing about She-Ra. If
no problem. No. I wanted to go around and talk about some of the characters in this particular episode. By the way, everyone is just amazing. Like, it's like there's no. It's like, some shows you watch and there's always one or two, supporting actors or something like who kind of, maybe pull it down a little bit, but it's like everyone like elevates everybody up, right? So great. What do you guys think of this tool?
This he has a punchable face.
He does.
That's what I think of him.
I want to knee him in the groin and then punch his face.
Jawline, however, I will say, much like Cersei Lannister, is a little bit flawless. So he's
a bitch with a good jawline.
Yeah,
and I want to break that jaw. Like many
make it a little bit less perfect will be better for him.
Because like y'all know how I feel about tiny humans. Okay, tiny humans are everything. You going in to my little cousin's room at night talking about you gonna make him a girl and cut his berries off, bruh? No, we will never not have beef. Not ever. You will always get the smoke from me. No.
We have adopted the egg into the fandom, and we will protect him fearlessly.
Wait a second. Don't you sully Billy Idol's good name.
How dare you? How very dare you?
As an example of what a wonderful actor. It's
he's killing it. He's not supposed to like Arion, and he's doing a great job.
He's the most delightful guy that you could ever see.
He's Joffrey. Down to the fact that the actors for both evil characters are sweethearts. I know you guys don't agree with me, but he gives me Joffrey. He gives me Joffrey before he becomes king. Like, I know you say, Joffrey doesn't care.
Worse than Joffrey.
He actually gives me Viserys.
Yes.
Well,
I think that's a better comparison.
I mean,
maybe if Joffrey and Viserys had like an unholy union.
Well, we know he's a cat killer. We know that sociopaths.
He has killed a cat.
Yeah, but they start off with animals, and he's threatened his younger brother. What did you
and if you remember the incident with Micah the Butcher's boy, he was all big and tough, like going in on this poor innocent boy that was just playing with Arya. But the moment he gets like one up by Arya and Nymeria, he goes running to mommy. He's like, they did it. They attacked me. I was just being there, being all cool and shit.
Like Robert said, you're like that little girl.
Tell me there's not Aryan.
Bitch.
I want to play catch up on a couple of things real quick. One, when I was younger, I bleached my hair blonde, and people called me Billy Idol.
Okay, pictures, please.
Carla, Pixar didn't happen. Pixar didn't happen.
Which has probably contributed to my follicle issues that I now have. Second,
can we?
Don't do that, Carla! Don't do that!
Oh, look at baby back.
Can I?
What in the Annie Lennox? Why did you look like Annie Lennox?
Wow.
Bitch! What?
Oh my god, amazing.
That was
amazing.
I am just waiting for you to start singing Sweet Dreams.
The last time I had like the pixie cut, I was more Annie Lennox, where this was more Billy Idol.
Oh yeah.
That's very Billy.
This is my 2 pass for when I did my semester abroad in England, in London.
I just learned how to do something. I learned how to Zoom something, so that's very fun. By the way, Alicia, I feel like I have the power now.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out, but you found it before I did. I'm gonna have to look for it later.
But Gwen, what was the other thing you were going to tell us?
Well, and the second thing was that just speaking of Viserys Targaryen, I have definitely like over the years developed a man crush, or I would have called it a man crush, not anymore. On Harry Lloyd, because as despicable as Viserys is, Harry Lloyd is amazing, and
he's
love
gorgeous.
it.
My God, his eyes.
I mean,
and
yeah,
the
he's
actual
just giving so much Harry Lloyd. Sorry.
No, and but more on topic, I was just gonna say, yeah, I have nothing but contempt for this asshole.
Yes.
And the way what was he cracking nuts on the
Yes,
table?
Walnuts.
with his
like
dagger.
this fucking guy.
And then the one rolls off the floor and he
And
motions to
and poor Lord Ashford.
what a dick.
What a dick.
But what did you think
Kiki,
about the
you
way
haven't
his
watched the
dad
show yet?
was? Like grabbing
Kiki, I
by
need you
him
to
by
catch
the
up, sis.
scruff and
Girl, you might want to watch it because we're spoiling everything.
And we're spoiling everything, so run
you
away
haven't
like
seen the
now.
episode? Oh yeah, you can't.
Run away.
You can't
She hasn't watched the show yet at all.
at all.
Run away now.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
We go full spoilers.
Unless you don't
Were-
care.
Were you asking about
Yeah, I was just asking, what did you think about Makar or Mike?
Makar? It's hard,
Yeah.
like
Girl,
he
I will forever just call him Miyaka.
Yeah.
he actually won my heart in this episode for 2 line deliveries. One is, what the fuck is a trial of 7? And
how does
the
he
other
not
is,
know that? No, I'm calling bullshit
and
on that.
the other is, well, if it was the
If it's the
Andals.
Well, we need someone.
Can you repeat that? What you said, Gwen, please? What was the last one?
No, the second one is this one. He says, well, if it was the Andals.
Yes, the Andals. 7,000 years.
Yeah, I got
ago
beef with
or
the
something.
Andals too.
I mean,
So go ahead, Bex.
we need someone because he actually. It's also in the book where he's like, "What is a trial?" Like,
yes, he does, Haymaker.
and
yes, he does.
and obviously we just need someone to explain like what a trial of the 7
We
are,
need some
but-
exposition, and it's good if
Yeah.
a character can
Right,
explain it to
And
us.
I love his kind of like what the fuck is everyone talking about?
I don't
Honestly,
understand how Arian knows what that is, but his dad, who actually is a well-studied person, doesn't know. That just didn't make sense to me. And look at you. Okay, well, I got to give a shout out for this right now too. Also, thank you for the super chat, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
I think Arian is more obsessed with like the Targaryen lineage and like an older things.
Obsessed.
So I think that's kind of why he's familiar.
You know what?
You know why he knows about the trial of 7? Because if he's obsessed with the Targaryen lineage, he would have known about the last time there was a trial of 7, which was King Maegor, which probably is his idol. Let's be fucking honest.
Probably is his idol. Yep, you're right.
So yeah, that's how you would know about the 7.
But wasn't it fun though when Makar like kind of grabs him by the scruff of his collar?
Oh, that was funny as fuck.
Give him his flowers for that scene, because are you really over here being a fucking pussy? Like, I don't know if Heidi would catch the reference, but Tati and Bex, I think you would like. If y'all remember the old school movie, I know Tony is listening. He gonna get it. Just do I smell pussy?
Is that Dave Chappelle? Who is that?
No, that's House Party. Way back in the day. Kid and Play.
Yeah,
that's exactly what he did. He said, "Boy, are you doing this shit because you scared? Are you actually over here making me look bad because you being a little bitch right now?" And I fucks with Makar for that.
So,
but you know who I think would have asked what was the trial of 7, that if it wasn't Makar, Lord Tyrell. If he could have, he should have been given that line, because like why would he know about the trial of 7? No, Lord Tyrell.
Oh,
because he was there. He was just there chilling.
He was sitting next to. I have a picture here.
To Baylor, yeah.
He's
to Baylor the Bay.
So
that's him on the second from the left.
I'm probably gonna rehash something that was talked about last week.
Bring it up.
So obviously Arian, like, pulled all his shenanigans while Dad was away. With like in the tourney, but then but he was still pulling those shenanigans with Baylor there. Wouldn't you think he would be a little bit like keep his like act in line with like the crown prince who
No, he doesn't care.
He don't care. It doesn't matter. It could have been the king. It could have been.
Why would he care?
It could have been his grandfather.
Why would he care about his father?
Probably because his dad is fucking up behind the scenes a little bit.
Because
he knows not to play with his dad.
Considering that he knows Baylor is a kinder person, he thinks he's probably like a weak man. But he's afraid of his father because his father's not afraid to like beat him up.
Yeah, I mean,
have a good night, Cassie. Thanks for coming in.
Book as well, because like you're right, like Baylor is probably like an easier man, but it's also like Baylor is tough as fuck.
He is.
Yeah,
but this is literally it's. I forget what happened to their mom. But this is literally like he instead of a boy mom, Makor is like the ultimate boy dad. It's like he whatever happens behind the scenes, he can go in and cuss Arian out and fuck him up, and Arian will listen. Anybody else, Arian does not care. Like he's that arrogant.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if it's Baylor. It could have been his grandfather, the king, up there. He would not care. Because he finds himself to be above all that. He's that arrogant.
And I guess, and also obviously like Baylor, because again, like the one
thing Baylor is more diplomatic. He will try to scold. Yeah. He will try to scold Arian, but like Makor will get up in there.
Yeah. I mean, even because even the whole time during this episode and during the scene with like the first scene with Dunk and Baylor, it's like, Baylor could like squash all this, in a way. Like,
I mean, but at the same time, he knows how that will look, and the Targaryen's already in a delicate position.
Yeah, I mean, that is
like Arian, like the people revolted, the people rioted because a horse was killed and a knight's leg was crushed. By Arian. Then then he does this to Tanzel, and then he gets off scot-free, or like that he's in a very delicate position.
Yeah, I think, but I also think like the delicate position would actually put him like where if everyone was so upset with what happened during the tourney, like giving him giving Arian like such free reign, that's not the word I'm looking for, but I would almost think that he would like quell it even more, considering I'm nitpicking, and it's always been a thing. It's like he's so powerful, it's like he could put an end to this.
Not with how the Targaryens are looked at right now. Like this tourney was specifically to try to better relations between the small folks and the Targaryens, because
or the realm and
the realm in general, because they're not looking real strong right now.
I mean, like, but again, like these are like super small beans. It's just like something that always like Baylor can stop this, but it's like if they're trying to be magnanimous towards the small folk and towards the realm, like letting Arian like get away with like insisting on a trial when he was clearly in the wrong. It was also weird because like this is a well-known fable in their like
in their world,
the Mirror Shield. Like they weren't performing a totally new thing. This is like a very well-known story and fable. And when he brought up like, oh, you can't kill the dragon, and it's kind of like, well, but this story has been around for generations.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
I'm not talking about Arian. I'm talking about Baylor. So
exactly. I think would bet Lord Ashton know what that would have probably have arranged the entertainment.
Honestly, I think Baylor was in a lose-lose situation because he could either let Arion get away with it and make the people even more mad, and have cause for a rebellion,
Yeah.
or he punishes Arion, which causes the Targaryens to look even weaker because one of their princesses down and can be like scolded like a little boy, which could also be a cause for rebellion if they're seen as weak. So the trial was probably like his best way to like try to like thread the needle.
That's
pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, like, because I'm sure what he was thinking, it's like, oh, they're just gonna do a trial by combat, and Dunk is gonna take care of my Aryan problem.
That part.
That too.
That part. I think that was absolutely factored into his planning because he knows Arion is a problem, but he cannot, as a part of the royal family, just take him out like that. So if it happens with a trial by combat, and we know Dunk is gonna win, then that's
well. I was going to say though that he could have, Arion could have called on somebody to be his champion though.
He could have, but no, honestly, no matter who.
But considering Miekar was there, he would not have let him. Yeah. He would not have let him not face Dunk on his own.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
I think that part of what's shown by Arion requesting a trial by 7 is that
he's a pussy.
Like he's kind of but he's also a wild card. And so what is Baylor going to actually do to like, to stop him from doing something, even like if he's not
turn himself into a wild card.
Yeah.
If he's like not giving Arion at least a little bit of what he wants, what might Arion do next? He's unpredictable, and what is he going to do to keep him in line? He may see this as the only way that he can keep him in line is to at least give him what he wants to a degree. And but then by requesting the trial by 7, it shows that Arion wants to sow as much chaos as possible.
Yeah.
In addition
100%.
In addition to being a bit of a coward, it's also because he thinks that this is fun, and he he wants to just do something that's going to like cause a big ruckus, and and maybe even like make even more of a spectacle out of this. So if he's shut down and said, you're not getting anything what you want, then what might he have done in the face of that? And I think that's a concern for Baylor too.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm not sure what more he could have done because Tanzel and all the troop had already left. And real quick before we move on, Mink, you're gutted that there wasn't more Tanzel. We got more of her in the show than we got in the books.
Basically.
Yeah.
I don't think
we got quite a lot.
Question, now that we're talking,
she could show up in a future episode.
Now that we're talking about Tanzel, question: do y'all think that Dunk had a chance?
Yes.
With Tanzel?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know.
I think she was feeling him too.
I think she was flattered, but I don't know if she was interested.
I mean, to do like a one night quick hit it, and I don't think that was.
I don't think we're there.
Something lasting.
I think this is just like showing us Dunk's first probably like interaction with a woman that I think it was like, I mean, if we want to go back to the fact that like Dunk is like actually 17 years old, it's like, I think this was just like Duncan's crush, and like, she was flattered, like, maybe if there was more time to get to know him, but I think based off their interactions, like, no, I don't think she was into it.
Yeah, it felt like she was more trying to be like professional and like keeping distance.
Yeah, she wasn't creeped out by him.
He does now.
In a future season, though, we don't know, right?
I think with more time, maybe.
I've read the 3 books. But,
that's what I'm saying.
It's a possibility
if there was more time
books.
And interactions between them, I think there could have been something there.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because what Bex was saying, I'm not sure how old Dunk is supposed to be because they were sort of joking about the age difference between Dunk and Egg. And I mean, I think he's supposed to be, he must be
in
like,
the book, I
early
think
20s.
he's only like 17, maybe
He's supposed
18.
to be like 16, 17.
They've
Yeah,
aged
in the
him
book.
down. I don't
Very
think in the
young.
show he is. They've aged everybody up. Everyone's aged up in the show.
I think Dunk in the show is probably like 20. Like I
Yeah.
wouldn't put him past
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
Because he
virgin. He's never been with a woman, so he wouldn't, you know.
or
So he's
actually, you know what? He gives him more 19.
maybe
He gives
19.
him more 19.
Yeah. But they like the brothers, they aged up. It's weird because Makar is supposed to be actually younger than Baylor, which is so weird that in that casting that he's supposed to be the younger brother.
That's right. I forgot about that. He is
Yeah.
supposed to be younger, but he's
got that
always looked
weird
older.
And I keep looking at his center part. I can't
But
get
I think
over that
I
hair.
think it's down
It's
to the
so
hair.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's
the hair.
that
The
age.
hair.
the hair. The hair
They
just
made his
ages him.
hair look more gray than they did
more
silver,
white.
like it's
Yeah.
supposed to.
Exactly.
So
whereas
yeah, I actually forgot about that because
Baylor-
of how they styled his hair. I forgot.
Yeah,
that he
whereas
was the younger
Baylor,
brother.
the actor, is wearing his own natural hair, I believe, and then he's supposed to have that Dornish hair, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Baylor has Dornish hair.
Oh, they're both. Yeah, they're both Dornish.
No.
Nacor had the traditional Targaryen silver hair.
Yeah. And
But I think it makes them look older. The actors in real life, I
Yeah.
think, are only a couple of years different. I think, but they're
Yeah.
both in their 40s. So,
wait, they're in their 40s
I think so. Yeah,
in the show, or like
in real life, I think in real life they're in their 40s.
They look older.
Maybe.
Yeah, no,
maybe
I think we're in the 50s.
Maybe
Like
they're in their
I'm in my
50s.
40s, and I don't.
Oh,
think
yeah,
I'm
they're
that
in their
old.
50s.
He's like, what do you mean, Heidi? What do you mean?
Ma'am.
I was saying that
I think their characters are supposed to be in their 40s.
maybe the character's supposed to be in their 40s, but it's a tough life in the medieval
I
era,
also
right?
want to say,
Yeah.
just
Fantasy.
speaking about the actors, it was bugging me the whole time I watched the episode or the season so far. I'm like, where have I seen Baylor before? And he was actually on The Crown. He played Tony Blair on The Crown.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
but
God.
yeah.
Well, and and Lionel Baratheon was also on The Crown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, in the
hard 40s.
He was
hard 40s.
He was Prince Philip, but Matt Smith, Prince Philip. He was like his best friend, kind of, like kind of rube that he was like going around and like with the dinner club and whatnot, like his personal secretary.
I love these shows.
Birdie is
I love these shows.
48.
I love these shows pulling in actors from The Crown because on Rings of Power, Celebrimbor, the actor who plays him, was also on The Crown. It's got some good actors on that show.
Yeah.
Well, Rings of Power. Yeah, I haven't finished watching the first season.
I was saying The Crown.
The Crown. Yeah.
So
I stopped watching in the 70s.
Like everything kind of with like British actors revolves around The Crown, Harry Potter, and Game of Thrones.
So true.
Yeah. And Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Agreed. I was going to say, actually, because the actor who plays Lionel, I thought he was in his 50s, and he's actually only 40.
Well, I saw like all the gray. Like, they're just, it's mostly his hair, but they put in like little pieces for the gray.
Exactly, and it kind of makes sense because he plays Freddie, I think, in the Gentleman.
Yes.
So his character is supposed to be like late.
I've just been wanting more.
Yeah.
I've just been wanting more of Lionel.
Quick highlight: if y'all have not watched The Gentleman on Netflix, it's
so
also
good.
a Theo James is the star. I think you would like it. It's a fantastic tale.
And they're doing a season 2. I just learned.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to season 2.
They're not giving an age for Sam Spurrell, who plays Makor.
Well, I want to see that.
Interesting.
On IMDb. Interesting. But
I want to see that.
So
I want to see Baylor play. I want to see Baylor play Miss Trunchbull. Absolutely.
I have to show this picture and see. I wanted your comment on this picture here. Now, I love the costumes, but I just want to show this to you. Where is it?
Yes.
Okay. What vibe are you getting from this?
Dude, when Egg, the first scene that we saw Egg walk in with his Targaryen red and black, I was like, yo, that could be Daenerys' son. Like, I don't think they were looking at the casting on that level, but he was in his full Targaryen bag with that.
I immediately felt like Daenerys season 7 vibes.
Yes,
like she's on Dragonstone.
I got Star Wars from this. I immediately thought Star
Wars.
No,
I think
the hood is a little bit Star Wars. Yeah, I'll give you that.
And it looks like a murder cloak.
I mean, he is Daemon's descendant.
The faceless men do be lurking when we don't know that they lurking.
I do like his little outfit though. Do I have a picture of it?
Yeah, like John says here. Yeah, he does look like he could be a Sith.
Yeah, he does. 100%. That's the first thing I said. That's the first thing I thought.
A Sith Lord.
100%.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, and it's hard because it's red and black, right? So, which is the Targaryen colors, and they've really leaned into that color. But here he's so cute being a cupbearer. Also.
He's adorable. I love the cut of his jacket. It gives me like that old Russian garb that with the buttons on the side. Yeah. I have no idea. Any Russians in the comments, please tell me if you know the name of the garment that I'm talking about.
I don't know the name of it, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Like back in the Rasputin days.
The corset. Yeah. The corsair. I think corsair was. I don't know.
That's maybe more the traditional Russian garb.
I know what you're talking about.
No, kokoshna. I think that's the headdress. I think that's the giant headdress, like a koshna.
No, I know what you're talking about. I was going to say correspondence.
Sorry to any Russians. I am trying.
Yeah, no, I apologize.
Someone in the chat tell us what it is.
Clearly, me watching Heated Rivalry over
Christy
and over.
Angel, we see you, girl.
I have yet to watch it. I have to watch it, but again, I've been somewhere else.
There is life before Heated Rivalry and life after Heated Rivalry.
Oh wow!
I have not watched that yet, but I have heard all of the tea, and it's on my list. I cannot wait to get to it. Because you know me, I'm in the rainbow life, so I need to go see.
I have to watch the Heated Rivalry, and I have to watch Bridgerton. I'm like.
Bridgerton is like a whole
only like
thing.
6 episodes, so
yeah.
Oh, Max, I have to show this to you because I don't think you saw it before you came in, but I found this character and I thought it kind of lined up. What do you think of this?
Oh yeah, Buck.
I
feel like that is
the 100%
accurate. 100% accurate statement.
Buck Wild even has a
even down to the way they speak.
I know.
Like even down to the head tilt. The head tilt is the same.
Exactly.
Thank you, Angel Lover.
There it is. Thank you, Angel. Thank you.
You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have not seen a complete head to toe male suit like this in the show before. Am I correct on that, Tatiana?
Right. Yeah.
I think
crazy.
So.
It's crazy, but in a good way.
Well, like Game of Thrones, like never wanted to put anything on people's heads.
No, that's true. Yeah, they didn't like helmets. Yeah. This show is so good for helmets, by the way.
They also hate baldness. As, Don Noble told us in his breakdowns of the show, which, that's why they had, Charles Dance is always going to be Charles Dance, but that's not the way Tywin's supposed to look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he has to have man
with a set of lovely chops going down the side of his
mighty
face.
Chops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then by the way, one of the things I noticed, I don't know if you guys noticed this, is when Dunk appears in his armor. In the trailer, the teaser, they showed him getting dressed in his armor, but in the show they don't show it, so they must have just shot that. Did you guys remember that?
I have a theory.
Okay,
I have a theory, but I don't know. I think I want to save it till
next week.
And if we want to talk about maybe some book spoiler potential.
Oh yes, yes.
There's a big difference from this to the books that I think that they're.
Yeah, let's save that for the extra.
I can give it now, but I think it was a cut scene.
Up to Heidi. I'm good with you.
Oh, I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah,
go for it.
So, first, like when they do the trailers, like, they're doing trailers before the show is probably done edited. So, and maybe at some point there was the scene in the show.
Yeah.
But in the books, and this isn't like a big, huge spoiler, like it's not giving any story elements away, but in the books, as he's approaching, even though he doesn't have like he does not have his 7 yet.
True.
And he's with Steely Pate, and he's walking, and the small folk are like clearly with him. Like there's
I was talking about that before you jumped in.
Huh?
I talked about that before you jumped into the stream. Yeah.
So like all the small folk were with him, but I think they probably shot it and they cut it because I think it's going to be more of a dramatic turn in the next episode, because like right now, like everything was like silent. Like when he was like up and it's like, oh, there are no true knights among you. But I think it was something that they probably shot because it is very much in the book, but I think they cut some of that stuff. I mean, they needed to probably make a runtime of some sort.
Yeah.
And then, I think it makes Baylor, like, Dunk is supposed to be so alone at that moment, and everything's lost. And like that fucking Bracken. Do we talk about the Brackens yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you can talk
about
it.
Oh yeah, we gave him a little bit of a cut earlier, but
we don't know
your input yet.
Yeah, like him standing up and doing that, like just like kind of a gut punch, but yeah, I bet you. Well, it was all to make like Baylor's entrance at the end way more dramatic, and I also think we're gonna have like that Rocky moment where everyone's kind of rooting against Dunk, but then everyone turns for Dunk towards that.
That's really interesting. You should say that, Bex, because I was mentioning that Ira, the showrunner, he actually and now that you say this, I'm thinking maybe he's punking the viewers, because he said, oh yes, someone called him out and said, why didn't you include that scene? And he says, oh yeah, I made a mistake, like we did have it in and then I took it out and I forgot to put it back in. But like, would you really forget to put it back in? So maybe he was just punking, and maybe it will be in the next episode, because
it'll be in the deleted scenes.
I think
next episode.
I think that there is a very like concerted effort, like, because I can understand, like, especially like if you have like all the episodes in front of you, like it feels more dramatic to leave that out, like, just so like Dunk feels so defeated and alone before that big entrance of
it's that like when all hope is lost moment, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Real quick for this comment that's right here.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Baylor's son join? Which son are you talking about? Because they're both
Valar?
No,
Valar?
Valar. I mean,
Daron is in there.
Isn't
Valar Baylor's
son?
No,
Daron is Makar's son. Valar is Baylor's son.
Valar is Baylor.
Sorry. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Valar is Baylor's son. But what connection does he have to Dunk though?
Well, exactly.
Why would he?
I mean, maybe it's like if he's like his father, then sure he would. But there's only one armor. There's only one armor because Baylor didn't bring his armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, he had his armor there because I think he was in the list. But Baylor,
no.
He's wearing Valar's armor.
He's wearing Valar's armor because he didn't bring his own armor because he wasn't going to joust.
Which somebody was asking,
that's
why
what I'm
is
saying.
that?
So
the question
is why wasn't Valar going in? Valar has no reason to do that.
Yeah, he doesn't have a connection with Dunk.
He has
Sorry,
no
go
connection
ahead,
with Dunk.
Gwen.
I was just gonna say, this goes back to what I was saying earlier about sometimes George has so many characters in his stories, and
he forgets to give them stuff to do.
Just talking about Valar, it just reminds me that when I was reading the novella, I had trouble keeping track of which Targaryen was whose son.
Yeah.
And
basically, yeah.
And Valar kind of falls under that category. I
It's
was like,
true.
wait, who is he again?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The only reason why I was able to keep track of it is because I did a video on my reaction, and I was like, I had to kind of do a chart, like to kind of break it down. And I was like, okay, he's here. And the actor who plays Valar, really, I think he's silent on camera. I don't even think he has any lines.
Oh no, he doesn't have any lines
either.
Well,
he's just there.
Not yet. Although, one thing that we're talking about, like, they haven't been like very well, like House of the Dragon wasn't consistent with like hair colors, like, Rhaenys didn't have her black
what they
hair
did with
the white
Rhaenys. I'm
streak.
still mad about that.
But Valar,
they did that specifically to match the sons.
Valar apparently does have like a white streak in his hair. It's just like at an angle that we
can't see.
We can't see it.
I think Baelor is supposed to have one too, isn't it? Doesn't he?
No,
he's all black.
Remembering that. Okay.
Yeah.
He's all black, and Maekor is all silver. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, because I was saying to Jack, my husband, the other day, I said, even on here, like my hair looks kind of blended, but I have a definite like white streak in my hair. So if you saw me, it's same with you, my dear. Yeah. So I have like a definite like white streak, but because it's kind of.
And I just want to highlight again, because I love that this is a different look than you ladies have had in previous years. We've been rocking together, and it looks marvelous.
Now that you guys mentioned Meryl Streep's character in The Devil Wears Prada, I was like, oh my God, Miranda. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even think about that when I got my haircut. So I love that. Now I'm going to fully embrace it. Hello.
Hi,
you better embrace it.
I just want to say,
embrace it. Be a bitch. Cut a hoe.
It's challenging getting the word in here, Gwen. Go ahead.
You cunty bitch.
I just want to say I'm not bitter at all about you guys with all your beautiful, wonderful hair.
Well, I know you bleached your hair when you were younger, so we're waiting for the picture next time.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Gwen, Pixar didn't happen. I don't believe you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just like when I first started losing my hair, it was bad enough then, and I had to come to terms with it. But especially since I realized I was non-binary, I'm like, I really want some long, beautiful hair. And
there's remedies for that nowadays.
Girl, get a weave.
Yeah, by the
that's
way,
what I'm saying. Outside of me, like
bald.
all three of these ladies, I'm sure could give you tips.
Gwen, my husband's bald, and it's funny. The first time, when I met him, he was bald, and then one time we were at a family member's house, and she had an album, and I was looking through pictures. I'm like, "Hey, who's this handsome guy?" She's like, "That's your husband." I'm like, "What?" Because I never seen what. I didn't know that.
Of course, Heidi would have a story like that.
Yeah,
but I have been looking to the character of Morph on X-Men as they're non-binary and they're sporting the ball look.
That is a great parallel for you. I love where your mind's at right there. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta give. By the way, I gotta give a special shout out to my boy P Easy.
Are you asking me
coming through? What's going on? And of course, the lovely Manic Meeks, who will be joining us again next week when we come back, and hopefully later when we talk about Fallout.
Oh yeah, by the way, both characters, I didn't know this because you cannot tell that Bernie and the actor who plays Valar both have a contact, so they have like the David Bowie kind of, like I was calling them the Bowies of Westeros.
Actually, I saw that the actor who plays Valar actually has heterochromia, and they gave Baelor, the actor, a single contact to match him.
amazing. I love it.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I personally think heterochromia is one of the coolest anomalies that a human could have. Like, I wish I had that. Like, when I would wear contacts all the time, what I frequently did was wear different colors, specifically because I think that shit's cool as fuck.
Yeah, my directing professor in my bachelor's, he had heterochromia because of an accident, but he had like a brown eye and a blue eye. It was so cool.
And a blue eye. That's awesome. That's awesome. I've always thought that was a vibe.
I was just thinking when we were talking about wigs, there's a show I have to recommend to everybody that I'm watching because I'm going to hopefully interview the designer. It's called I Love LA. Has anybody seen it?
No.
It came out at the end of
I watched it, but I won't. I didn't like it.
It wasn't your thing? Okay. Well, I loved it. I was like laughing my ass off. And it's funny because like it's LA, so I'm like, I don't know anything about this world at all, right?
I think that's why I didn't like it.
Oh, maybe because but it's also it's kind of like, people watching Schitt's Creek. Like we're not Canadian.
Schitt's Creek is funny though.
Oh. Wait, do you not like Schitt's Creek?
Oh, I don't. No, I don't not like it. I haven't watched it. I just.
You should. You should. Catherine O'Hara makes you rest in power. It's glorious.
Yes. I mean, yes. Shout out to that great lady.
Her clothes and her hair, like when she won the Emmy
for
playing that character, she very specifically thanked her costume designer and her hair wrangler because she has
all the wigs.
Yes,
all of them.
It's Rachel Sennett. One. Yes, and I love Rachel Sennett. So
Catherine O'Hara has been entertaining me since I was a child.
Oh,
and I am sad that her light is gone from this world.
She was the mother of America.
So in the show, there's a stylist. There's a character who's a stylist, and he always just walks around with a big bag of wigs. They make a joke about it. He just keeps them on hand. Awesome. He's just like, someone needs a wig, I got one. Like a big bag of wigs, so he can just whip those out at any time. And it's like, I love that someone would just
sometimes
have.
You need that.
I have a lot of friends who are like burners.
Oh,
and
yes,
I have a few friends. Like you go to their apartments, and it's like, here's a big Tupperware thing of wigs.
Yep. Okay. Let's put some on. Right. She wears a wig on a wig at one point.
Yeah.
Well, they do that,
I'm not surprised.
In the Great,
and all her wigs have names, and she talks to her wigs.
Some can't be next to each other.
Yeah,
because they do not like each other. They're very sensitive.
I was actually really sad because Catherine O'Hara was in the studio and the show was amazing, and of course she's Canadian, and Josh, or what's his name, Seth Rogen, are Canadian. So yeah, it was really sad. So I don't know if she got to finish season 2 or how they're gonna deal with that.
She was also in The Last of Us.
She's in so much
season 2. I will say I know everybody. Everybody from, and I remember her from Home Alone as well, and most people cite that. But for me, it'll always be her singing Deo and Beetlejuice.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
Deo! Deo! And the one way I wanna go. Rest in peace, my queen.
Yes.
What else do we want to talk about?
Ladies. We haven't talked about our homeboy who came in clutch like a motherfucker today, Raven Foxaway. Our homeboy, our boy.
Okay, can we absolutely give this man his flowers? Okay, because like almost immediately, Knight me. No, without me. Like you only got 5. No, you need to knight me right now. And also shout out to Dunk, because I think this is, if anyone was still in doubt, this is the solidifier that he did not actually get knighted by Sir Longtree. And I know I called him Longtree. I'm doing that on purpose. I don't think he was knighted, because if he actually had that title already, he would have knighted him right away. But he paused. Very specifically, and I think our boy Baratheon caught that, and when that little distraction happened, he was like, "Okay, you know what? I'll do it. You go on and try to find somebody else.
I don't think that. Sorry, Gwen, go ahead.
I just want to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Because you can also read that moment as the fact that Dunk maybe does not want to be responsible for
his death,
his life in harm's way.
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
So,
but also,
you can say that too.
So
I think it's an add-on.
I think so. We have like that scene, like after Lionel's like, "All right, go. I'll take care of this," and we have like his voiceover where he's like knighting and the Dunk, and then we get that shot of Sir Longtree. Sir Longtree. Like he's like,
yeah.
I think
he asked me, or do you mean to make me a knight? And he never answers.
Yeah,
but also again playing devil's.
He got that knighthood.
Plus, also like Gwen, devil's advocate. He could also be asking the gods and asking Olin for aid, for guidance. And he's like, I don't fucking know what to do.
Yeah,
I slept tonight. What are you asking me for? I'm dead.
I think it's both. I mean, I think it's kind of like it has like multiple layers of meaning, and like I also think this is going to be like the ambiguous question that never gets answered.
Also, the great thing is that shot of Dunk looking up, that was completely by surprise. That was completely by accident. They were changing a camera, and he just happens to look up and caught it. He's like, "I love it. We're taking it."
I can't tell you how many times when I'm cutting something, it's something like totally random, weird, like whether it's like a narrative thing or if it's like even like some fucking Southern Charm shit, like like so much cringes.
Thanks for coming through.
Well, I was going to say that like one of the things that happened was that Baylor asked Dunk, "How good? Let me ask you again. How good are you?" And as an audience, we don't really know. And he's never really told us, right? So we don't know how good he is, and I'm kind of suspecting maybe not that good.
Well, I mean,
it depends on the weapon.
Yeah,
true. If he was doing hand-to-hand combat, probably great. But on a horse,
no, not even hand-to-hand. No, he says the line specifically.
Sword
I told you, sir, I was better with a sword.
Yeah.
Well, but we also know, like,
we only saw him fight with Arlen, who was never a particularly fierce knight.
Arlen wasn't really that great of a knight.
We didn't get a really good.
Trump was a big burly kid growing up in the mean streets of Flea Bottom. I don't think strength was ever an issue.
We didn't get a really good flashback training sequence with Lowrider playing in the background to let us know
totally
how good.
But
there's still time.
But going back to Raymond, what I love the most is that this man knows Dunk for what, 2-3 days, and he's ready to put his life on the line for him. Like he went, if y'all seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, he went full Rosa Diaz on Dunk's ass. He literally said, "I've only known this man for a day, but if anything happens to him, I will kill everyone in this room and then myself."
He literally came onto the scene trying to steal this man's horse.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all remember that night that came up out the mist talking to Egg, like, "Is that your horse? Where you get that from? You sure it's yours?" That was that same dude. But now he's over here like, nah, not on my watch. Not on my watch.
Fact that his name is Sir Robin. I can't get like the Holy Grail song out of my head.
And Raymond is always now offering Egg.
It's your fault now, Bex, that I want to watch Indiana Jones now.
Yeah,
thanks.
And Raymond's always offering Dunk food, by the way. And the one time, like, because Dunk normally says, "Are you hungry?" And he says, "Always."
He's always coming in with the food, isn't
But this one time, he's like, "I'm not very hungry," so he's in bad shape.
Well,
yeah.
His life's on the line. Although he did also have a meal in the cellar.
Kirsty, I remember when Kev came out with that theory. It's an interesting one. And if y'all don't know who Bridge4 is, look, Bridge does not do theories just on random bullshit.
I love Bridge.
Okay?
I haven't seen
The
him
boy
years.
know
He
the boy
has
know
a
what he's talking
horse
about.
Penis.
He has a horse cock.
I can't
The
tell you
horse
nothing about
cock
his penis,
gives him power.
but I know he know his shit.
I just want to say, since I wasn't on the stream for that episode, like episode 2 started, I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't think anybody was ready.
Everyone was
Nobody was ready.
I
loved Ira's explanation, because it's like,
what was his explanation?
Basically he was like, we were just like shitting on Sir Arlen and like questioning his knighthood and like how good he was. No one remembered him, and it's like, let's give him big dick.
Yeah,
look,
let him have his flowers in some way, shape, or form.
Well, you can fact check me. You can fact check me on this one with Heidi because she was here, and what I said, and also Meeks is listening in the chat. I was just very happy for all of my misters that love the misters and my straight ladies, my straight sisters, because y'all finally got a peen that wasn't like diseased or nothing. Well, it actually looked decent. So because Game of Thrones is good for giving us titties and female ass all the time.
By the way,
that is y'all with the where, like, if that came at you in real life, you'd be like, absolutely not.
You'd running for
By the way, I just want to say on that topic, I just recently finally started watching Spartacus, and oh my god, is that a cool opportunity? So.
My cock rages on.
I don't know.
Spartacus was a time.
I'm kind of like giving us Sir Arlen's frontal of Sir Arlen wasn't really that much of a gift for me. I don't know. He's 70, and also, don't they usually I could be wrong because I'm in my 50s, but don't they start to atrophy after a certain age? I don't know if there's anyone.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I know the equipment I work with doesn't atrophy after a certain age. I
don't know. I know vaginas do, so that's why I was asking.
Do they?
Oh gosh,
I haven't met one yet. I hope I never do.
Yeah, well, this is what happens when menopause. I learned about that. So this is why I'm wondering about penises if they'd atrophy. So if anyone in the chat,
Gwen, any thoughts?
Really hope not.
Yes, as the resident man of the chat, as the resident man of the stream.
You can't actually add a weight, I think, onto them.
Huh?
What?
You know what? Never mind. Nope. I don't need specific.
You put a weight on it. It's like, I don't know. It's something you can do. You put a weight on it, and it keeps it. I don't know. From
I mean, there used to be like that.
Sorry, guys. I always go down these terrible routes.
I have to say, this is why I love our chat, because y'all are always with the shits exactly where we be in the gutter.
I always get in these terrible.
I was just gonna say that I have redubbed him Sir Sequoia of Longtree. That's his new name.
Oh yeah, there's
Sequoia.
Oh yeah, and Elm is incorrect.
Yeah.
I'm going with
because yes, Dominica. Because yes.
Yeah,
I tried to pull back. I said it's my fault. Never mind. I don't want to know, but they didn't listen to me.
Yeah.
I heard about you can get these weights that you put on, that you hang on your penis.
There was like a famous freak show in Coney Island where there were definitely men who were swinging barbell weights from there.
Yeah, did you ever see this guy called Puppetry
There
of the
was
Penis?
a troupe in Europe that was doing that for a while too.
Yeah.
They actually had a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see Puppetry of the Penis or hear about that guy? It's a guy who would go around and he would twist his penis into pretzel shapes. It was called Puppetry of the Penis.
There was a show in LA when I was living in LA where these two guys were twisting their they're junk.
That's what I think. That's who they were. I think they're junk. Yeah. So a friend of mine went and saw the show because the guy came into our shop and he gave her tickets and she went to see it.
I remember. I don't know where. I don't know if it was Facebook, but I remember there was someone who would take their dick and dress it up as like characters, and one of them was Trump. One of them was President Trump.
We get here. We're talking about
I don't know. I'm just following the story.
No, I'm putting the kibosh on that right now. No, we are done with the penis talk. Back to the episode.
Yeah, this was going off the rails, but it was still fun, and it's just been ruined now.
Sorry, Gwen.
Thank you for that commercial break. Back to the episode.
Sorry, this is me.
That's your regular schedule programming.
Alicia, you can blame me. Last week I kind of went on the fisting topic. Now it's
and this is why you will always see when Heidi calls the banners. I will always.
I feel like, but no, I just want to come on to the channel more now.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, girl, please do.
Okay,
we are unhinged.
Wait, Heidi. You know what? I just remembered. Gwen has never been on with us for any of our Tipsy Talk or 24-hour streams.
No, well,
that's an experience.
Well, here's the thing. Back when, we broached this topic years ago about me coming on for one, but I think I was too green back then. I feel
yeah.
I feel like
now
I
will concur on that. You were very much a sweet summer child back then.
Yeah,
you were. I
think I could. I could do it now.
Dominica, I will apologize. I'll take that on my shoulders. I'm sorry.
I do not apologize at all.
My mind is in the gutter all the time. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I have my day job is very straight.
That keeps my therapy bill down.
Totally. Yes.
Exactly.
Back.
This and blues.
My day job is very, very straight. So this is just my time to have some fun with you guys.
No,
you know what? No, never mind. I didn't ask that.
I will
back to the episode, though. We were supposed to be getting back to the episode.
If anybody wants to know the real me, go on the Here Be Dragons Slack and go into the Well of Thirst channel.
100%. I can concur with that. Yes, I've seen those posts
right now, Gwen.
Oh, it's
not with the episode, guys.
No, it's always going to be Pyrrha. Like that's like a 20-year-old love story that's never going to die. But once you get past that, there's many different. We could. This stream will go in a whole different direction if we start.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. We need to get back to the episode. Let's get on.
Okay, back to the episode. Step.
Raymond.
Away from the gutters of Flea Bottom. Back to the turn.
May he die a horrible death.
Yeah, we were talking about Raymond, who is now has been knighted. Yeah. Oh, by the way, one of the things that I did think that did make me think that Dunk knows in fact, I think the next episode is titled as Our Mother's Mercy. What's it called? Mother's. You guys maybe can let me know what the next episode is called. But
I don't know.
Dunk knew about that a knight's job was to protect the innocent. And isn't that
that's what he said to Baylor? Yeah, that conversation coming in.
When Lionel is knighting Raymond, he reiterates that. Maybe I already mentioned. He starts
with the warrior. I think then he goes to like the mother,
the father,
and to the father.
It was in the name of the warrior. The name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave. In the name of the father, I charge you to be just. In the name of the mother, I charge you to protect the weak and innocent.
Yeah, so that's the part that Dunk had kind of mentioned to Baylor, and he says, "Is that not the job of a knight?" And he's like, "Yeah," but except he was like, "Except I could hit my nephew, and that would be okay." Or attack my nephew because I'm a prince and he's a prince, but you are a lower born person and you can't do that.
But that's when Dunk specifically says though, but don't we all swear the same oath?
Exactly.
And that's when the camera pans back to Baelor. He doesn't say anything after that, but you could see on his face, like, yeah, as a matter of fact, that's 100% facts. Okay, I need to recalculate this a little bit, but then we move off to another scene. And they go through the thing with the bullshit Bracken. That's what I'm gonna call him. I don't care to remember his name.
Yeah.
Bullshit Bracken and his antics. And then it turns on to the horns, and the door opens, and in walks the dragon, the number one dragon of the realm right now, Prince Baelor, Hand of the King, the Crown Prince himself, coming in. Now, of course, Makor, because Makor always got to come in and talk shit. Have you lost your fucking mind, big bruv? Do you see what's going on? Yeah. Okay, he hit your son, but he also protected the innocent. And we need, especially now, to have House Targaryen stand up and say, nah, you can't be doing that bullshit. So it's a masterful move on so many different levels.
Yeah.
And Makor, I don't think was going to be able to argue with him and talk him out of it at all. But Makor shut the hell up after he said that, because what else is he going to do? He can't refute that. There's no rebuttal for that. He protected an innocent person, and Makor knows full well Aerian's a fuckhead, right? But that's his son, so that's why he's out here in armor. That's why he's making what's his name, the Daron be out here in his armor. That's why he commanded the 3 Kingsguard that were with them to be out there. Had it been anybody else, anything else, Makor would not have cared. But because it's Aerian, he still has to stand up for his son, even though he knows, what Aerian was doing was full dead on wrong. But you can't lose face and not protect your son like that. So it's honestly a very tough place for Makor to be, because it's not like he doesn't know right from wrong. He absolutely does. But that's my kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I also just want to say, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, can you bring that picture up one last time? I just want to point out, like,
hey, Jackie Boo, I see you, girl.
Like, I love this still, like, just from a visual standpoint, like the dark, the cloudy, but the Kingsguard in the background, but they're still got a lot of fog over them. And it's not just like kind of a depth of field thing. It's just very murky. Like, everything about this is murky and dark. It's like, this is very like Hitchcockian mise-en-scène.
And also that all that makes Baelor's dragon sigil stand out even more, because Makar's is silver. It's silver. It's faded. It's faded into the background, but Baelor stands out with the red.
Yeah,
and it's embossed as well.
And it's both of them are embossed, but Baelor stands out more because of the red color. And again, I'm going to give this to his Dornish sides, because what we know about the Dornish is they don't fuck around like that when it comes to family relations. If you're wrong, the Dornish don't mind telling you that you're wrong. Even if you're my brother, you need to go sit down in the corner and think about what you just did. But especially if it's an enemy that's coming at them, they go absolutely gonna stand up. And I get where Makor is coming from, but Baelor is seeing it in the truest sense of everything that's happening. And were I in that time and in that position, I would have had my son's armor on too, because you're not gonna fuck around with the people like that, especially since they already think we some little assholes.
And honestly, I think Baelor would have done the same thing if Valar was the one who had
100%
had fucked around and found out.
100%. Baelor would. That's why I said Baelor was making a clear statement on so many different levels here. Like, and I fully agree. If it would have been Baelor or any of his other kids, he still would have been out here, because you're wrong. Not only are you on punishment when we get back to King's Landing, but you about to watch me whoop your ass and a couple of other people's ass that's riding with you, because you were dead fucking wrong. And I need to show you that. You should have listened to me the first time when I told you don't be fucking around.
I just want to say, as the sort of as I'm well known by many people as the resident, film store obsessee. Just
Yes, come on
bringing
with the
in,
music. Come on.
just bringing in
Oh,
Ramin's Game of Thrones theme,
yes,
finally in its
At
full
the
glory.
right
In this
time.
scene. I was
that
like,
is
oh
how you earn
yes.
it. That is
Because
how
the
you
correct
earn the theme, House of the
the
Dragon.
correct
That's how you earn the theme.
dragon. The correct blood of the dragon was coming through the door. And yes, that absolutely will make that what is it they call like small different versions, tweaks? Like
Yeah,
that Baylor edition or something like that.
Like
That's what that was.
well,
A
I love
theme
that,
or
like
and
melodies is
even as the credits started, like it's Dan Romer's own spin on the
yeah.
theme because
It
there's
is.
there's
Yeah.
some different
Yeah,
parts
I
Which
to it.
noticed.
is what
I
the
thought it
House
was
of the
beautiful.
Dragon should have done for the
Yeah, I
theme.
noticed that
Well,
they
we will
gave
get
credit
into
to
that.
Rami, but
But
then but it was Dan's
Yeah.
like
At some
what do they
point,
call
like
it?
it was his
Yeah,
variation, like his
by the way,
melody.
I
Bex,
just
I
thought it
was
was
going to ask
beautiful.
you. I wanted to get your take on this picture, which I think this is how the show opens. Sorry, I'm going back to earlier time.
No.
The-
Bring it
Oh
back.
yes,
No,
Yes.
I
No, no, but-
Actually, can I bet? Wait, Bex, can I hear? Because you're like that the film
go,
editor.
go, go,
Can I
go.
hear your thoughts on this first?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, the opening shot, and when so I literally like that the Friday it came out because I was feeling like crap the night before. That's why I didn't join the live stream, and I was like done. I was like asleep at 8. Woke up.
Yeah,
at
it came out at
3.
like 3 a.m. or something. You told
Yeah,
me.
but it went on like it came on at like 3 a.m. I watched it around 4. And that opening shot where it looks like stars and then slowly starts to dissolve, and I was like, oh no, it's like trees
It's
at the beginning
down.
of dawn. And then it took a minute for it to become like the wet stone of a dungeon was again, I cannot get over the fact how they are just like knocking this show out of the park. And as much as we love it and we want more, I am now very satisfied that they're only doing like half-hour episodes because like they're fucking nailing it. Like
I'm yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I think if they, I mean, we could probably do with 3-hour-long episodes. Like, I don't think they need to expand it anymore. But but that whole opening scene, that opening shot, like was just like it was incredible. It was incredible.
I just love this. I don't know anything about cinematography, but I just love the way he's sitting. Like, they start off with the opposite wall, I believe, Bex.
Yeah.
With the candles, and then they turn to him, and then you've got this little window because he's sort of slightly below ground, and it's raining, and then you've got this little bit of light. And of course, he goes up to the rat and everything, who apparently they had 2 rats. It was really cute. But I love the way this shot is lit. Like, I just think it's so beautiful.
And honestly, this is the first time he actually looks small.
Yes, that's really good, Tatiana. Because he's squatting on that like stump or something.
Yeah,
it's just him. He's slumped over and sitting on a very tiny bucket in this very tiny space.
I will say this might be a bit controversial. I don't know if it will be, but I think this show is probably and this series of novellas.
Shut up, John. Go to your room.
Shut up. But stop! I'm trying to talk here.
Let her finish.
But basically, I think this is the closest that J.R. Martin has come. No, J.R. Martin has come to paralleling, I guess, Tolkien. I think this is the closest that Martin has come to Tolkien with Sir Dunk. the like that honor and hope in the midst of I don't know, dark circumstances. It just brings me to like Aragon or like
Right.
even Raymond reminds me of Sam.
Well,
So like
I mean, you say that like there also could be like a little bit of a parallel with like Ned Stark and like that very famous scene. I mean, whether the books like, I mean, they don't show it in the show where he has like all those dreams, but also there's just something like I saw someone on TikTok who said like the difference from this show with like the rest of Gurm and A Song of Ice and Fire, it's like there is kindness and niceness and like a hope that you don't get, but
yeah, like
Tony,
Heidi,
I
you're
don't know
gonna
that
do
I
that.
can.
I
I
don't
don't
you
know.
would- Oh my god, yo,
that
if
movie.
you decide to do that, call me. I will tap
me
in
too.
right
Me too.
now.
Please, I
Sam
will watch it just
fucking
for you.
Raven. Because
Okay,
look,
Gwen, will
let me
you do
tell
it?
y'all, if
Okay.
you think orange is the new black was a vibe, wait till you see them bitches in Worthington Heights. Bro.
Well, it was
Bro.
I watched John's
It
review
makes
of
it
it,
look
and he
like
was
a
saying
playground.
it was the 1700s, and I'm like, what? Like, what? He's totally confused. I was like, I don't know, but maybe we should do like a hate watch. I don't know. Maybe you guys will like it.
Oh,
I
hated it.
I haven't seen it. I am.
It's coming
Am
up.
I thinking about the right show, or am I mixing this up?
No, it's Wuthering Heights, the movie, the new movie
Hi, Jackie. The new movie
with Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi
Okay,
as a Romani supposedly dark skinned man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
No,
thinking.
I mean-
Okay, wait. I'm thinking about the wrong thing because
Yeah.
Worthington Heights was a show that was very much like Orange is the New Black, but it was in.
No, it is a period piece.
Maybe
It
that
is
won't
based
be
on the novel of Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I was
I'm
gonna
thinking
say
about a
maybe
different
that
thing.
won't be for me if you guys are gonna hate watch or hate discuss it, because I cannot wait for that movie. I have my tickets for Tuesday. I'm going to see it, and I'm ready to just swoon and go crazy for it. And I'm really looking forward to it.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna end up like I'm seeing it because I go to movies.
I mean, there's a lot of controversy around it, that's for sure. People are just hating on it all over.
And
like
reviews are shit. Especially like
Us
if
in
you're
the mud.
going with like Wuthering Heights for the actual like
Yeah,
and
she's
they're
she's
doing all
playing
this
Catherine is
bullshit.
supposed to
It's
be like
oh, no,
18.
it's her interpretation.
Yeah.
Did y'all see Saltburn?
Oh, I did love Saltburn though.
Yeah,
I did
love Saltburn.
Yes, I did.
Well, we need to have a conversation about that off mic.
I loved it.
I mean, it's Emerald Fennell. Like it's the
same director.
Who also, speaking of The Crown, played the young Camilla Parker Bowles.
She did.
Okay.
Oh, so she's an actress. She's an actor or director.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like that's
Gwen, did you like Saltburn?
I haven't seen it. But here's the thing. I talked earlier about how I've been like staying off of like social media and stuff. And this is part of the reason why, because of things like this, because I know there's been controversy about the movie. I'll be honest, I don't care about any of that. I've seen the trailers and it looks extremely my shit.
Right. Well,
I can't wait for it. And yeah, I know Jared and I haven't talked about whether or not we're going to do a stream on it yet, because to be honest, we have enough trouble with getting people to tune in. Also, we're trying to talk about things that more people have seen. And so I don't know if we'll talk about it, but we're both really looking forward to it.
I definitely would say like, Wuthering Heights is something that a lot of people are going to go see. because
because there's a lot of controversy around it.
Well, it's being marketed very well. I think the controversy is
helping
gonna
it.
help like the marketing. Like I think there's gonna be a lot to talk about. And then you have like the obsessive like book people on top of it who are gonna hate the movie because
I know, but I think for me, what it is like Frankenstein. Like she's doing like 1850s Gothic, and like even though it is like there's high on design in that show, like very couture almost, it still is kind of grounded in the story. Whereas the design for me, when I see the designs for Wuthering Heights, they just look like bonkers. They look like
I see them like I have to really look into the costumes and look at the movie. I'm trying to be open about the movie because
and Jacob Elordi is also in Saltburn, so he was
and if you don't know, Gwen, the biggest controversy about Wuthering Heights is that the character that Jacob Elordi is playing, Heathcliff, he's supposed to be a dark-skinned Romani man because one of the heaviest themes is about racism and how that can like destroy a person.
Yeah.
And Jacob Elordi is decidedly not that.
No.
And the character of Heathcliff has historically not been that because another famous actor who played him was Laurence Olivier.
Yeah.
But at least in that it was black and white. But still.
True.
Oh, and he wasn't in another version. He was played by Ray Fiennes.
Too. Yeah, him too.
Yeah.
So it's like
times.
Basically, none of the actors who played Heathcliff have been book accurate. Let us say.
I think and I have not read Wuthering Heights since I was like in high school.
High school, same.
Yeah. But that was something I actually like read on my own because I think it's a little too for St. Louis, Missouri in the 90s, but like it's not just like Jacob Elordi's casting. I mean, there's also like a lot of things where it's like,
he left.
Oh no. But anywho, I mean, I'm gonna see it. I heard the costumes were either like period perfection or just bonkers.
I've heard they're confused. I've heard they're like from like all over the place. That's why I'm trying to like stay open and just keep my mind, like make my own opinion when I see the movie.
Right.
I'll probably see it on a Wednesday with a friend.
We should all watch it.
Yeah.
And we can either love watch it or hate watch it, and then we should come back and convene and do a chat about it.
For me, I'll just say from my own perspective, as far as the like costumes and stuff goes, and I recognize that this is not how a lot of people think, but for me, movies are always a fantasy. So like if something, even if it's based in history, if it's going like while off in another direction, like I'm gonna approach it on its own terms, and like this is what the director's doing, and like and just watch it that way. I'm not a stickler for historical accuracy. I never have been. So.
As long as it's cohesive in the piece
and makes sense for the story.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm like I am not as much of a costume person. Like, I probably there are things I'm like, that's great, where you guys are being like, no, that's terrible. But as long as like it's cohesive, I mean, there's one still I saw where it's like, I mean, it's a stunning still where she's wearing like this like kind of like white top, but like the
red bottom and a red skirt.
Yeah, but it looks like vinyl.
Yeah, it's like it has a bit of a fetish kind of feel to it, I think.
Oh well, I mean,
yeah,
you're gonna get a lot of fetish kind of feel in this movie.
Totally. Well, apparently it's according to Jeremy Johns, it's like full of sex. So it's like sex.
I mean, that's why
he's a sweet summer child, though. So I don't know. I'll take that with a grain of salt from him.
Are you guys trying to make me more excited?
Like he was saying, there's this one scene where he picks Margot Robbie up, and he's like 6'7" or something, and just like up to his face.
But I'm just Gwen. I'm just gonna warn you. Emerald Fennell is like, she's not a great director. It's like on the surface,
no,
like, but we'll talk.
I've heard she's not a she's complicated. I don't know if I can say that.
Well, I think Jackie, I think they'll stay true to her story. I don't think they'll stay true to
the story.
They're now selling books of Wuthering Heights with like Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi on the cover.
Yeah.
Even though,
of course they are.
By the way, Nick was saying, watch Lady Macbeth starring Cosmo Jarvis and Florence Pugh. By the way, it is perfection. It is so good. And the costumes in it are really great too.
I'm just going to say, I'm at this point with like, you know, sort of public discourse and like, and critics and all this stuff where like, I could not be happier if I come out of this movie and I'm the only person who fucking loves it.
Yeah.
Nothing would make me happier. So I don't know. We'll see. I know it's gonna be like one of those movies that a lot of people are gonna hate on.
It is definitely gonna be a love it or hate it.
Yeah, totally.
And I think it's gonna be a lot more complicated because it's based off like a very famous book. You know?
Yeah.
Like
one of the most famous novels of the 18th century England.
Yeah.
19th century, sorry.
But, you know.
I will say though, on the topic of like the book covers, like I'm not immune to being bothered by that, because when and I actually love the show The Rings of Power, but when The Rings of Power came out, they started putting images from that show on like tie-in books of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I'm like,
yeah,
that's not in any way right, because it's not even the same story and time period.
The print industry is like, they're not in good shape. So,
they're
you know, like when Poor Things came out, because it's based off a book, and I went to a local bookstore, Thrip Bodice. It is like a romance forward show or store. And there were all these like Poor Things promotions tied in with the movie, and talking to them, it was like, oh, this is not the movie or the studio. This is the publisher that's like doing all of these promotions to like, because book sales are, you know.
I have to apologize, guys. I'm sorry. I was handling a slight emergency on the phone, so I don't know what we're even talking about right now.
We've just been rambling wildly.
Well, I want to make sure I'm doing my proper host duties. Since
we should probably stop talking about Wuthering Heights.
So here's a question I will pose to everyone while we're waiting for Heidi to come back. Who was your MVP for this episode? Gwen, I'm gonna start with you, and then we'll kick it to Bex, then Tati, and I'll go after Tati. Go ahead, Gwen.
I don't know. I don't know. If I thought about it harder, there's probably another answer, but I don't fucking care. It's Prince Baelor for me. Just like you're not gonna top like him riding in at the end, you know, to save the day, and just the way he takes off his helmet and goes, you know.
I will stand with Sir Dunk.
I'll take Sir Duncan's side or something like that, and it's just, you know, and he almost says it like he almost sort of underplays it, you know, not having like a big commanding voice while saying it. It's almost like I just love it's a more down to earth line delivery, and it just I was so excited watching that, and so for me, like, you know, there might be better answers for like who like maybe was played the most valuable role in the episode, but I don't know, that was just the moment where I completely fell in love with the character, and
nice.
Yeah,
nice.
It's him for me.
Are you guys doing MVP? Sorry, I had to step away.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going with Dunk. I think this was Dunk's episode. I think it was the actor's episode. You know,
that speech.
So yeah, I mean, it's not that we've not seen that speech before in other movies, in other shows, but like he did it. He got it. And like in that scene with him and Egg, like when he's like in the dungeons, like
gold.
Yeah, gold. Like and honestly, like Dunk has been kind of, and I say this in comparison, like, you know, where like people are like rating at like 9s and 10s, like Dunk has been at like 7 and 8 for me this season, and he went up to 10. He went all the way up to 10. Like,
is Tipsy Robert Darren?
Huh?
Is that who Tipsy Robert is?
Someone's saying I think that's what Dominica was referencing.
Yeah, that's great.
But I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dominica. Who did you
Baylor,
see as Tipsy
Robert and Egg? But I mean,
Tipsy Robert, is it Darren?
That's what I'm wondering.
I think she means Darren, but Robert also be drinking.
Lionel.
But no. So Dunk is my.
Oh shit! Or do you mean Lionel? That's actually a good point.
Oh, of course.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Lionel.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Lionel. Yes.
So, but yeah, no. So
Go ahead,
Dunk is my MVP. Like, I just thought it was the best Dunk performance.
Oh,
it was.
I was right the first time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby B.
For me,
Bobby B.
But for me, I considered making my MVP Baylor, but no. I considered Raymond, but no. I considered Egg. No.
Yeah.
My MVP is my man, Steely Pate. Steely Pate is my man.
Motherfucker.
Steely Pate is my MVP. Why? I will tell you why. While, yes, Baylor was amazing, and Raymond was amazing, and Egg was amazing, their support was loud, in charge, and commanding. Steely Pate's support was, in contrast, was quiet. It was steady. It was what he. Yes, there is. I will be ranting. Thank you.
You got that, ma'am. You got the stage. Go ahead, continue.
I got the stage. Damn it.
Graphic. And
He was steady, and he was there for Dunk when he was at his absolute lowest, when he was having his heroic Dark Night of the Soul. He was there, and he lifted him up. And I think, you know what? You know what, Bex? I think they deleted the scene with the people because Steely Pate is the voice of the people, and through him, they tell you the people are on his side.
I was like, while you were going on your rant, I was like, I'm gonna say this, but you said it, bitch.
Let the church say yes.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
In the name of the old gods
and the new.
I have like the Dunk.
Oh, wait, quick, real quick, Bex. I'm sorry. Because this is another name I have not seen before, so we always give special shout outs. Palma Shelby, hello.
Hello, Palma.
This is so white because Tencel might be the smartest person in in all of Westeros for just
Yeah, girl.
the fuck.
Get the fuck out. She said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks."
Who hasn't gone yet?
You and AK.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Alicia,
you
go.
take it first. I'll go after you, Heidi.
I don't know. I'm not confused because of everything you said. My first instinct was to go with Dunk. Like, I just,
Look at that armor.
he is not necessarily thick as a castle wall. Like he has, what is intelligence? Intelligence is integrity. Intelligence is like doing the right thing. Intelligence is standing up for people who cannot stand up for themselves. Like like he's emotionally intelligent, let's say. So I guess I will go with Dunk. He's my MVP this week.
I like it.
Is that okay?
I like it.
Alicia, do you want to go then?
Oh, yes. So real quick question, just because I don't quite remember. What did Dunk give to Steely Pate when he asked him about the armor? Like, what did he just give him Sir Erlin's old armor?
That's my
understanding.
And a horse, and
he
sold the horse.
Yeah,
and he sold the horse to him.
The money from the horse.
So what that says to me is, again, and if y'all didn't catch the vibe that me and Tati were on earlier, Steely Pate is absolutely my MVP here, and I did want to give it to Baylor because that was a killer fucking Targaryen moment. That was equal in my book to Dany looking at the masters talking about Dracarys, bitch. A dragon is not a slave. But this motherfucker right here, not only did he give Dunk like the deal of a century for a lowly hedge knight to come in, it was like less than half that he was going to charge him for.
He gave him like a Walmart discount
in the negotiations. But
he gave him a Temu discount.
Yeah. Temu. But once that shit happened and went down with Tanzel, my man said, and if you know anything about sewing, like if you're making something bigger than the size you were given, you have to add materials into that. So he put in all the extra work. And Heidi, can you put that picture up that you had up of a Dunk in his full armor just now
with his shield?
Because look at the fucking work on this shit.
Oh,
and mind you, we didn't see him measure Dunk at all. So man did this by eye. Just by eyeing his size, he knew what he needed to add in. That's materials gone that he cannot use for anything else. Materials he had to pay for to get. And he put that into Doug. He reinforced the shield, basically saying, yo, your fucking shield was trash. I don't know why you even brought it in here. But I don't reinforce the motherfucker. It's damn near, as hard as the Infinity Glove from the Marvel movies. And I put this extra little trim around here. And if you see the artwork, baby girl, make sure to get this to you, because she didn't want you to be out here not having a little bit more protection that she could provide. So he got his kick-ass graphics on the shield. The fucking armor that he gave, bruh. And ridiculous. Look at how much that is. That is an expensive fucking suit. If y'all don't know, go look it up. You don't gotta believe me. Go fact check me right now on Google. You're not paying no fucking copper or even a couple of silvers for this. And he gave it to us really because Dunk is that motherfucker, and he saw that.
And when Dunk was getting nervous about his shield, about how it foretold death, what does Steely Pate say? The elm still stands. Look at the green.
It's summer.
You're still here.
Summer elm.
Which is why that elm tree is so important.
By the way, look at Arian, the little bitch in the background there, just looking at Dunk going, wow, that's impressive armor.
You know what he's saying?
His armor looks better than the fucking one of the princes.
You know what Arian is thinking? You know what Arian is thinking? What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. What a man.
Which is why he asked for this trial by 7, because like Maycor said, you a pussy.
You're hiding behind.
You could never hope to step in the ring and get one up on Dunk with you and your little lowly ass. I've not seen Arian fight, but I feel like his face is just screaming bitch made, and he don't really got no type of skill like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and again, credit to Makor because he called him out on that bullshit.
By the way,
I adore that.
Alicia, I was going to say that was a very good point though, because Dunk is extra, triple X probably, right? So the costume materials.
Whoa! Hold on.
Thank you, adamantium.
Right here,
what happened?
Wait a motherfucking
Girl.
hey! You done put me back into me dialect and inflections of where I come from, of my people, is what Ross you doing.
Eso perra!
Hey!
Holy
if
shit!
you know a person adamantium pizza,
you got me speaking Spanish.
me and adamantium go way back in these chat room streets. Bye. Thank you, love. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. And I feel like you remember that I am still trying to build the new laptop system, because that's why I'm not on stream. If I'm ever, and you can ask Meeks, if I'm ever on stream on camera, the shit be fucking up. So I have to stay off camera, and it works. I don't know why that happens. Ask Miss Minutes. I think she's still mad at me for calling her a bitch when I reviewed Loki. But yeah, Redren.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sugar Mama.
Love.
That's amazing.
Appreciate you. And my girl,
Sugar Mama.
Look, see, start speaking my people language and my people show up.
Hello.
Sean Princess. Wagwan.
Kirsty says that
I'm speechless right now, man.
Dunk being oblivious and naive to a lot of things would make him a green man.
Oh. Although, but like the green man, it's like one thing. Like, I'm so like, if we're like going off on book talk with like ASWAF, like that is one thing. It's like I want to know more about the green man on oh crap, the island by
the Isle of Faces.
Yes,
the Isle of Faces.
The Isle of Faces.
Like I want to know, like that's like the last weird mystery.
Oh, baby girl.
Penelope's here.
Oh, hello, Penelope.
Hi, Penelope. Oh, she's needy.
She's so sweet.
Oh.
Every time I hear you say Penelope, because my brain is always stuck in fandoms, I automatically go back to Criminal Minds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just go Penelope.
Do we do everyone's MVP?
Except yours.
Not
oh,
wait, no, you said Dunk.
Do we want to do
hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Does anyone hear an echo?
I don't.
Test 1.
Hello?
Gwen, did you not do an MVP?
Yeah, but Peter Griffin was asking who mine was.
Yeah, Gwen went first.
It was Baylor, but I'm feeling really guilty now about not saying Dunk.
No, Baylor came in clutch.
Baylor
to the rescue.
Between Baylor, Dunk, and Steely Pate, like
those are great.
Let him cook. Wait, no, let him cook. Finish up. Gwen.
No,
sorry. Let them cook.
I think whenever I'm asked the MVP for something, I always feel like the person at the center of the show is kind of like because he's the main character. So I tend to think like outside of the top line character. But obviously, like this was his episode. It's what the show's been building up to it all season for him to have that moment. So yeah, but Baylor has that,
Whittle apple.
He has that big moment at the very end. So like, I've got to.
It's a great moment at the end there. But what I feel like maybe because I have a stream that is coming up, it keeps like randomly picking one of us to kick over the past 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, we can.
I don't know. why that affects it, but if we could just give the rating for
Let's
this
do the
episode,
rating, and then we'll wrap up, and then we'll come back.
We'll
We'll try to do
we'll come back for Fallout.
We'll do Fallout, but we'll also, and then we'll try and all watch Wuthering Heights.
Yeah,
and we'll come back and do a stream. Oh, by the way, I want to mention before we finish up, so Bex mentioned to me there's a new show called Seven Dials.
And I want to watch it. I haven't been sure if I want
and it's only
that speaks of biblical
hours.
Things.
It's a limited series. So Bex, you want to tell about it?
It's an Agatha Christie book.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need to know nothing else.
Yeah.
And the main character, okay, this is me. She feels like a combination of Florence Pugh and Maisie Williams. She's kind of like
so she a badass is what you're saying.
Okay, little, adorable little cutie pie.
Fireball.
So she's a faceless Black Widow is what you're saying. I fucks with that.
Yes, inside Bear the Bag. Yes.
1920 setting. Oh, and also what's his name is in it? Her dad. Who's the dad again?
Martin Freeman.
Freeman's in it.
The detective. It's not
a detective. But
John Watson. John Watson to me.
It's the dad. John Mormont.
Okay. Ian Glenn.
No. And Heidi, stop because that.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, Jor, not J.R.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a little bit of a spoiler. You all forget it.
Okay, but forget what I said.
I didn't hear it clearly, so it's going out of my memory bank.
But so Bex was telling us, so we should do a show about it because it was so fun and the costumes are really good. It's 5 great cast, and it's really quick. It went so fast, like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, and so well done. And
Seven Dials. Secret Society.
Or the Explorer.
I ruined it.
Sure, the Explorer. I mean, he's not wrong.
I'm throwing all these. Don't listen to anything I've said. Anyway, so it's on Netflix, I think.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Okay, so now we can. Okay, now everyone do the rating. I don't know. It's gonna be 10.
And we're definitely doing Bracken farts.
Okay, how many Bracken farts? Bex.
Okay.
Bex, you kick it off. Cross Bex, Tati.
I'm giving it a 9.5 Bracken fart.
Okay, I like that. Tati,
I am giving it an 8.5 Florian the Fool head.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're Florian the Fool. Gwen?
Can you remind me what that is, Florian the Fool? Again,
it's like a legend or a story a fable where that it's like Florian and Jonquil. There's like a romance between a foolish knight and I think a princess. I don't know exactly how it goes.
It was one of the plays that Tanzel was.
Okay.
Yeah,
it says, you're Florian the Fool.
You're a fool.
Yeah.
That all men are fools and all men are knights.
Hamlet head is from that play.
I recalled Valar Valor. Well, according to George, you can say whatever you want, right? Oh, sorry.
However you say it in your head is how it's pronounced.
Yeah. Gwen, what about you? What rating would you give it?
Oh, I hate ratings. I'll do it. I'm just going to say 10 out of 10. It's actually one of my favorite episodes of anything Game of Thrones. I loved it.
Absolutely.
Nice. Heidi?
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. What is it? Bracken farts?
Bracken farts, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm giving it. 10 out of 10. I'm going to say this is probably one of the best episodes of television. I rewatched it today, actually, in the A Song of Ice and Fire universe. It's probably up there. My favorite Game of Thrones episodes was Hard Home. So it's up there for me with that. That
was a good battle scene.
Yeah. Y'all,
right,
what do you think?
For me, I will give it a 9.50 Steely Pate Hammers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
because I really enjoyed all of the intricate backstories around here. Everything that they've added in that was not in the original story has worked seamlessly, and that's hard. That's a hard thing to do. So I appreciate that, and yeah, it's awesome.
But I love how everyone's doing their own rating.
Yes.
So cool.
How about
Okay, yeah, I'm changing mine to 9. I'm changing mine to 9.
Okay.
I just want to like, is it Steely Pate rim jobs?
Yes.
You know
mine
what?
is a 9.9 out of 10.
Steely paint rim job.
Paint rim job.
Yep.
Yes.
It was funny because in the books he's described as being covered in hair, and I didn't think he did, but I zoomed in and he has actually quite a bit of hair. That guy.
Yeah, and apparently he's like he's supposed to be like Gurm's version of a dwarf.
Yeah.
Well, what's
like a talking dwarf?
Yeah,
that's his version.
I thought he was like a big guy and but compared to Dunk,
I think he's supposed to be squatty. Yeah.
I'll read it again, but I know in the book, like the illustration, like Steely Pate in the book was bald with a beard.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. He's basically what's his name?
Jackie
from Hobbit.
Jackie.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't know who we are, Jackie.
Come on, Jackie.
Jackie was here for the fisting chatting last week.
I don't remember what it was in reference to, but very early in the stream, something popped into my head, and I was like, "Don't say that, Gwen. It's too dirty, and like you're not."
Oh, sweetie,
have you met us?
And then we got to later on, and I'm like, "Okay."
Well, you haven't seen our ratings for the last few weeks. We had what did we have the broken vaginas? What did we have? The circus.
Broken cervixes.
I think
the cruxuses or something. What did we have? And then we had
the broken cervix. Tripod of Dollar Tree.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So Gwen, what was it you were thinking of saying, but you thought, oh, I shouldn't say that's too rude.
Now, it's gone out of my head, and now I wish I could remember. But
potato.
That's all right. Now I know for the future.
Potatoes.
Well, I am mashed and stick them in the stew.
Broken cervixes. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Broken.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna convene, and then we are gonna re-meet next week. I think we're gonna meet on Thursday, I suppose. Broken vaginas.
Yes.
It's hard to break a vagina. No.
Is that our new name? Are we just the broken vaginas?
We're the queens of vaginas. By the way, it was so fun. It was really fun last week. I met with my doctor, and I got like HRT, which is like hormone replacement therapy. So I said, "Oh my god, I'm so excited! It's like an HRT party." Like, so she thought that was really funny. But it's this is what happens when you get older. So hopefully that'll help. I'm hoping it's going to help my memory, because apparently HRT is good for your memory. So
just think about this, Gwen. Think about this. This is us sober.
Well, I'm not really sober.
I'm tipsy. Fine. Tipsy. Yeah. Imagine full drunk.
Oh,
I'm fully sober. I'm fully sober right now.
Fandom's coming on
real quick.
Next week.
Oh, Fandom!
Yes,
Hi,
next
Fandom.
week. And Fandom is in the chat. Shout out, actually, me, Fandom, and DJ, and Meeks, and hopefully Heidi, if she's not going anywhere. We'll be talking about the Fallout Season 2 finale in a few minutes. Which also, that's why I need the run.
We gotta go. All right. Let's go. Okay, yes. So does everyone just want to go around quickly and say a little bit something about themselves before we head out? When you'll come back,
I'll go first.
Hopefully
I'll go first. Thank you, everyone, for being here in my chat room, and Heidi's. Please do not forget to hit that like on both of us. Thank you again, Adamantium, for that most generous gift.
Yeah, you had another one too earlier, which was lovely. All the fun comments from everybody.
Yes. Thank you guys for always sitting in here chatting with us and listening to us ramble and go on tangents and all the other nonsense that we do. We appreciate it. So I'm going to run. I'll let everybody else wrap up. Gwen, you always know it. Hit me up. If you call the banners, you know I'm gonna be there.
And we have to talk about. We have to squee about the halftime show.
Yeah, hit me on Insta, Tati. And Bex, if you want to come through, I'll start a group chat with us for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right, I'll see you shortly. Y'all. I just guess I come in, right? I just come in.
Yes. Yeah. Just click on that.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Right. Okay. Tatiana, do you want to tell us about?
Okay.
What you're doing? What's happening with you?
Well, tomorrow's my little sister's birthday.
Oh,
so
happy birthday.
And I'm kind of working on on this for her. Wait.
Oh, you're making her a painting or a drawing?
A design, a dress.
Okay, now that I know how to do it, here, let me zoom in. Now that I know how to do that, here, let's do that. Did it work?
There we go. That one. That's what I'm doing. And I'm again in a production of.
Sorry. Oh, there it goes. Oh, do you want to show it again? Okay.
There you go. There it is. It's a dress.
Oh, beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. That the other one is for my big sister. She already had her birthday.
Well, I can. You know what, Tatiana? I could totally see the evolution of your designs. Like, can you show that again?
Wait.
Just bring it over a little bit there, because I've got the. Can you bring it over in front of your head a little bit, because I've got the chat showing. There we go. Beautiful.
There we go.
Oh my God, it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, it's not finished yet, but yeah, hopefully it will be done by tomorrow.
The back on the one dress.
Yeah, beautiful. I love the back.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. And that's the back of the other one. Thank you.
Your drawing style it's really evolved.
Thanks. Are you going to have to? I wish we're just going to go to a bar and drink, because it's her 21st birthday. So.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What's the drinking age in the US?
Well, in the US it's 21. In Puerto Rico it's 18.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And she's a bartender, so she knows her drinks.
Wait,
but yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're 20 on, but it's in Puerto Rico, so she's been bartending for.
Yeah. But basically, I want to take her to like New York or something to like get her first legal drink over there. But things are not great over there at the moment. So it's like
New York is not as bad as other cities.
Yeah.
But when you guys come to New York, let me know.
Of course. Thank you. And I said it last week, I'm in a production of SpongeBob the Musical. Thank you, Adamantium. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're playing Karen.
I'm playing Karen, the computer
wife.
Plankton's wife, and my husband is 60 years old and gay. and there's a kiss scene.
Really?
I am not looking forward to it.
Oh, you got that's really, really super weird. Because
I know I'm an anthropomorphized computer, and there is like a little bit of an innuendo because, again, like I said, the quote marks, the stage direction says, "I hubba, Karen runs to Plankton and kisses him, and pulls him off stage." ... I'm like, why?
Wow.
I don't know why, but I will put my faith in the director because I have no choice. Oh, and talking about cold, it's been cold here.
Really?
It's been very cold. It's been like in the lower 60s. That rarely ever happens. And it sweetie, for the Caribbean, whose normal temperature is 80s.
I know, but
I know you guys are like minus 60. I know.
Not that bad.
Yeah.
It's only like -1 today, I think it was. Minus.
But basically, it's been raining nonstop. So y'all blizzard is coming over here in the form of rain. So I blame y'all people. But yeah, that's basically me. And if y'all want to see me, you can look up my Instagram. It's Tatiana Melendez PR.
Hey, Peter Griffin. Yeah, 30 in Chicago is bikini weather.
Jesus, I'm in like 3 layers of clothing.
Weather in February.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm always people always say, well, you're from Canada, you must be used to it. I'm like, no, I'm not used to it. Just because I was born here doesn't mean I'm used to it or I like it. I'm always like yesterday I was like, honey, turn the heat up, it's too cold. You know, I have my little fuzzy rug that I have my little I have to have my little what do you call it, aromatherapy, your
diffuser.
My diffuser. I have to have like my slippers. I have to be all cozy, because it's like, just because I'm Canadian doesn't mean I have to like it. So sometimes
same on the other side. Over here, I'm from Puerto Rico. People think I'm just used to the heat.
Yeah,
no, I sleep my AC. I sleep with my AC at 62 degrees. And that's like the lowest it can go. If you could go lower, I would go lower. And I sleep with that plus a fan to make it as cold and chilly as I can, so I can be cozy.
All right, my family is in Florida now, and they were like, "Oh my god, it's 40 degrees here," and I was like, "Yeah, assholes, it's like 10 degrees here." I'm in a shitty apartment that's built terribly. Hey, Gwen, where are you from? Where do you live?
Yeah,
Florida.
You're in Florida.
You're fine.
And down in Southwest Florida, it's a place called Fort Myers. But yeah, I'm so weak. I grew up my first 8 years in Maryland, and I was much more resilient back then. But after all these years in Florida, I'm so weak.
Oh, yeah. No, my family who had relocated from Missouri to Florida, like I can't take them anymore. Especially like my 20-year-old niece who's like, it's so cold. And it's like me sending her pictures of fountains in New York that are like completely frozen over. It's like, shut up. But
one thing I really kind of am disappointed I missed. So I went to Niagara Falls, Canada, like just before the holidays, but it was really mild, right? So the falls were like, full on falling.
Not frozen,
falling. But now they're like totally frozen, and it's gorgeous because they light them and everything. Unfortunately, I missed it.
Did you know that in the Victorian period, the people could walk along the frozen Niagara? And it wasn't until like I think 2 people died when there was like a sudden de-icing on the lakes that they banned it. But they used to be allowed to like just walk around on top of the Niagara Falls.
Yeah, but
like way back when.
Probably like during very specifically cold winters.
Yeah,
like
so I know.
I just
Victoria came to Niagara Falls.
In that area, like know when and when not to walk on the ice.
Well, even like Ontario, where I live near, you're not really supposed to go on the ice. Like, it's not as thick as it used to be, like years ago because of climate change. So it's not really that safe. But people do it.
Yeah, like in London, there was the ice markets in the Victorian era in London, where the people will there was like a full-on market with like fires and all on top of the Thames because
that's so
it was that frozen.
I love that. That would have been such a blast. Gwen, do you want to tell us about what you have coming up, and also will you please come back despite us being saucy?
I would love
to. And
yeah, no, it's great. I love because I get unhinged sometimes, not to this degree, but on my channel. But I always feel like guilty because I feel like I'm supposed to be running a professional.
Yeah, like a professional.
Channel. But like when I'm on somebody else's channel and they're inviting that, I'm like, okay, sure. But yeah, so I have a YouTube channel. We do a live stream. It's called Cinematic Realms. You can find it at Gwen Webster Film. I'm also that on the different social medias. I'm on Blue Sky, Instagram, and
Absolutely.
that might be it.
Yeah, that's actually Gwen, because I think I used to follow you on Twitter, or which is now X, I guess, and then I left Twitter, X, and
Yeah,
then I think I hadn't been following you on Instagram. I think that's how we got reconnected again. So I'm so glad we did. Oh, also you changed your channel name, so that's probably part of it too.
Yeah, and we've been taking some time off because I was sick last year, and I've started to feel better. So we're going to be starting up again. We're kind of retooling the channel a bit. My co-host Jared and I had gotten in the habit of being very long-winded and having like 4 to 5 hour conversations, but it's not necessarily the most inviting thing to people to come in and watch. So we're changing things up a bit, and our first stream back is going to be James Gunn's Superman. That's this Sunday at 7:00, and we're going to be doing a bunch of fun stuff over the next couple months. We're finally getting to the second half of our Alien Earth discussion. We're also going to be
love that show, by the way.
Yeah,
love it.
And we'll be talking about A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, finishing up our Star Wars sequel trilogy discussions, and also we're going to be tackling the first season of Outlander.
Which I'm hopefully going to come on and chat with you about. Yay!
Yeah, it's Jared's first time watching the show, and we're going through it like piece by piece. And I've told him, don't watch ahead because I want us to have those real time.
I want to do a rewatch too. Then, while you guys are watching, I'm going to do a rewatch. Bex, did I do we do you yet?
No. I mean, I don't have. I'm not I don't have a channel. I don't have YouTube, but when
but you have yourself.
I have myself.
Media. You are here a lot with me and the Queens.
Shadowcat _Bex on social media, which I've not been very active on, but I am planning a Oscar party in Brooklyn.
So fun.
Yeah, but I'm just here. But every time I'm on here and it's like I have so much to say about so many things, but
I love having you here. By the way, Bex and I and Tatiana have been doing this. Like, I've had my channel for like 10 years. I think I've known you guys probably for at least 7 of those years.
Oh, I've only met
8, 6, 7 years. I think it's been 7 years. Yeah. So I love you guys so much.
6 years. I feel like I met you the year before COVID.
Okay, so that's okay. I feel like maybe. I feel like it's been longer. I'm going to go back and check. But I have to wrap up because we can't start this other stream until the stream is killed. So I just want to thank everyone so much. Gwen, thank you so much for joining us. Tatiana,
thank you so much for having me on. This was so much fun, and yeah, if you're not sick of me, I would love to.
Oh my God, no, of course not. Anytime, we would love to have you back. So we should totally reconvene and talk about something we want to do again. Maybe Wuthering Heights or some other project, or like 7 Dials. If anyone wants to do that with us, because it was really fun. I love that show.
Absolutely,
really quick little watch and fun. And also I want to thank everyone who is here. What a wonderful group of folks we have who always come and watch our streams. I don't know why you guys come here because we're kind of crazy, but but we appreciate that you do.
That's why they come here.
So anyway, okay. So we're going to be back. I know. So we're going to be back next Thursday at 7 p.m. EST. The next episode is, I'm not sure what it's called. It's episode 5 though. So Gwen had to set me straight because I was already confused about the episode numbers, but All right, everyone. So have a wonderful evening. And if you want to come over to the Fallout stream, we're doing that one next. Okay. I'll talk to you all later. Bye, my movie friends. Bye.